Okay. It is difficult to believe it has merely been a month since the start of this expedition into the Hells, as it feels like it's been 9 times that. Of the original 6, technically 5 since Erskine joined us in the Hells itself, that started this venture, only myself and Marcus remain. Hopefully he has not fallen back to his gambling ways and fallen into the river of Styx on one of his drunken escapades, as he's been mysteriously missing for quite a while. Of our missing companions, Ra, the only other party member who had certainly recruited by my patron Ramius, betrayed us shortly after arriving in the Hells, seeking his fortune on his own. Aika disappeared under mysterious circumstances that seem to be largely the fault of the Fey beast Bashini that now travels with us. She does seem earnest in her commitment to retrieve her absent friend, so I'm currently giving her a pass on whatever dubious act results in Aika's disappearance. Erskine and Lucius both fell in the same battle against 2 horrid elephantine devils, although I myself never saw Lucius's death, as I had already fallen. In addition, the 2 companions that we had picked up since then, one of them abandoned us similarly to Ra, being savant, and the other shot himself to death while he was under control of a flesh altar. Truly the Hells are a cursed place. I myself have already fulfilled my goal in the Hells with locating Merax's soul, but I still feel duty-bound to help my patron Ramius find at least one of the captured angels, as well as to retrieve Lucius, or perhaps only his body, and my ancestral sword. It would be nice to locate Merax's body as well, but I'm sure Mother has ways around it if I'm unable to find it. Unfortunately, finding Lucius and my sword requires wealth that is proving very difficult to accumulate. The job of pillar maintenance that the strange devil Relic had offered us in the swamps proved to be a job of quite the opposite, with the offer of 12 soul coins and in order to destroy 3 of the pillars that help hold the city out of the stinking mire. We also had to put our souls on the line in case of betrayal to Mammon or any of his supplicants, which, while loathsome, is understandable, as we had placed a similar clause for the contract giver to not betray us to him. Calissa, the giver of this job, also agreed to introduce us to a companion of hers that had connections with the Jangling Hitter, which may provide us a way inside in order to rescue the Deva captured. Speaking of which, I need to find some way of communicating this information to Ramius. There has to be some spell that can get around the limitations on communication on this plane. He will undoubtedly rejoice in the discovery and probably assist us in our quest to free it, as it is his purpose for being here. In order to achieve this job, we visited a local seller of explosives, and of course all the options were extremely overpriced. The only viable method, without practically spending our reward with worth of gold, is to tote around large and dangerous kegs of black powder, which still may prove insufficient for what we need to accomplish. Either way, this job is best undertaken as the last thing we would do in the cities, as even with the planned subterfuge and disguises, it would be best to be far away from this lair by the time our connection to the deed was discovered. The other concrete way we found to gain wealth was to participate in the arena. A series of 3 battles would net us 20 soul coins if we succeeded, but our souls, lives, and all of our possessions would be forfeit if we lost. Pacini steadfastly refused to entertain the idea of entering the arena, which is understandable, but my other companions seemed interested. I myself struggled with this decision, and as the last arena battle I took part in here in the Hells did not end well for myself. I am also struggling with any decisions that would give myself to an archdevil, and not even one that is active in participating in the blood war, as at least that has some righteousness. Another less sure option has presented itself in the manner of a horde that a many-headed beast the Hydra guard somewhere in the swamps, as shown to Caden off from the key that we took off the corruption devil's corpse. Not much is known of this beast, but should we be capable of tracking it down and slaying it, we would at least have its flesh to sell, as well as whatever it is guarding. And that's the end.
Thank you for the recap. Beautifully said. And
Yes, 3 options.
It's Malthus on recap.
Hell yeah.
It's been a long time since I heard Malthus recap.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half, I think.
About a month and a half each time.
Everybody had to either pitch in or give you an accent or something.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, next time I want to be there for Malthus recap. I'm gonna be curious about it. Haven't heard it for so long.
Indian Maltooth.
Exactly.
Arabian Night.
Oh,
Alright. As we head back to the city of Minteros, as you guys conjugate on ideally joining the arena or taking upon this mission at hand, destroying some pillars along the way, and getting paid, as well as getting a connection towards Jangler Hitter. Oh my god, it was a Hitler. Which is
Everybody wants to be Hitler.
as a prison break, unknown to what is conspired in that location, as it seems very suspicious, but let alone nobody seems to want to go there for apparent reasons, as it is something that is not enjoyable. As we have another location on the map that is spoken about the Trove of having some interesting connections, likely correlated to individuals looking for the souls.
Yeah, so we had just informed Pashini and Maltooth of the Hydra, me and Caden. And so I think we were just about to go downstairs to have breakfast.
Alright.
So I suppose we head downstairs and we see Shanks and a mysterious companion.
You actually, I don't know if I'm not sure if the companion knows each other or not. It's hard to say. It's up to them how they want to play it out.
Not in universe for strangers.
Strangers.
But yeah,
As,
Shanks can definitely just like show up.
You can see kind of a dim light of a groggy green fume coming from the bar down below. You see an individual with a cowboy hat enjoying themselves what seems to be some kind of drink of a potential ale that they serve down below, foaming as it spills to the sides. As you can see the stranger looking around, as they look more individually like someone not from here. As a lot of the patrons here are abominations, devils, or creatures that have lost too many limbs to count. As you can introduce yourself if you like.
Right. Said patron is dressed in all black. His eyes are hidden by, like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Umbrella Academy, but they have, like, the eye masks with just, like, the whites out, but they're black. And the white part is, like, glowing, and they have wisps coming out. A bandana covers their mouth, but you can see that their pointed ears are purple, and their long black hair is pulled into a ponytail fastened by a small black bow pulled over their right shoulder. They have a 10-gallon hat pulled low, further shadowing their face, and the hat has a skull wearing its own cowboy hat with pistols crossed over one another in the style of a Jolly Roger skull and crossbones, and it's embroidered in silver thread. They're wearing a long coat with a bandolier of bullets over the top, and then under their coat, they're wearing a button shirt with the top buttons undone to match, like, the V of where their vest is, and their vest has waves embroidered in silver on the hem. On their belt, they have a holster with a 6-shooter on the left and a cutlass on the right. And his cowboy boots have a similar swirling wave design and a matching thread to the rest of his embroidery. And then he has spurs that are little silver helms, which are the wheels of ships. He's just like sitting there drinking.
What does it look like he's drinking?
He's definitely like a strong ale.
A breakfast ale?
Yeah. You know, it doesn't count when you're out for breakfast. You know, alcohol doesn't count. It's not day drinking.
Seraphina is gonna just walk over to Shanks. Shanks, where the hell have you been at?
Well, I was doing I was doing a little bit of reconnaissance about the arena. Turns out it's 3 battles in teams, and at the end you get 20 soul coins if you win them. But if you don't, they take all of your soul coins in your possessions. So what have you guys figured out?
Pretty much the same. We were at the arena ourselves. How did you not see us?
I'm very good at what I do. You know, you can't see me, I can't see you, you know? And he like peekaboos
Yes,
a
I
couple of
suppose
times.
that's true. I'm gonna be kind of like eyeing up the pirate-looking individuals. And what do you think a pirate is doing down here, anyway?
Oh, Shanks like turns to look towards you, like where you're looking. That's weird. He's trying to drink through a bandana. Do you think he's okay?
He's not drinking through the bandana. The bandana is lifted. The bandana is lifted.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably best to filter anything that you drink down here. Not everybody's immune to disease like myself.
Yeah, it's very difficult breathing like all the time. I can't even see down here.
Oh, appealing.
Fortunately.
Oh, that's okay.
And
Soggy bread.
And Marcus's favorite, mosquito punch.
Oh, that's great.
Well, glad we've all found our way here, you know, catching up. Super fun. Can someone get me, I don't know, a beer or something? It was a long night, and this place rather reeks.
I'm pretty sure it's the whole layer, Maltooth. And why can't you get yourself something to drink? You have money, don't you not?
Aren't I pretty? Doesn't the nice lizard man deserve a beer here or there?
You know,
Fine.
after what you saw in that mirror dimension, I think you need something stronger.
I like this guy.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to start your day out with that.
You know, we lizard folk, well, sorry, let me rephrase. We dinosaur folk have fantastic livers, so strong, I can handle any sort of distillation from this wretched place.
Isn't this coming from the lizard folk I had to cure of poisoning every morning for the past week?
Oh, pish posh, you know, this is very different from swamp vapors. That doesn't go to the liver, that's something else entirely.
Fair, I suppose you did survive your dip in the swamp.
Yes, and I kept my boots, and when you think about it, the boots are the most important part of a warlock's entire kit, don't you think?
They
No,
are.
I don't really think you need boots.
I thought it was like, you know, the cloak, or you know, like the imposing figure. I assumed I assumed you were trying to capture that through your boots because you don't have either of the other ones.
Well, no, he captures it through his very large hammer.
Indeed,
He
I
likes
say,
to
patting my
smash
large
things.
hammer. You know, this is a wretched place, and wretched things should get hammered. And at that, I think he'll flag over the. Is there a waiter? Or do you have to go to the bar in this establishment?
No waiter here. This place.
No
you did
waiters.
have a shitty place where you decided to stay.
Hmm.
Is the pirate character drinking at the bar?
Yes, they are.
So we'd all probably crowd the bar around him.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we just
I'm,
like
I'm about to
everybody
get some
sitting
beer
around
on.
this person.
What a terrible, wretched hayseed place this is. Bartender, get me your strongest brew.
Yes, you want the strongest? Right. Let me get the good stuff out. If he gets the premium drinks, as he gets his most expensive, as it's called, Drowning in Debt. 100 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces. How much gold do I have?
Oh, that. I love
We don't
that.
have 100 gold pieces to spare, right? Like, don't we have a
Shakes definitely does not.
buy?
It's you ask this
Okay.
question, and Seraphina just turns and gives you the nastiest look you've ever seen on her face.
Money, please.
I am
I could've
not
stolen money while I was
spending
out.
100 gold pieces of our gold for
No.
you to get a strong drink.
No, this is perhaps bartender. This is perhaps a little rich for my blood. Perhaps let's
Right.
maybe 2 rungs down the expensive drink list.
Well, we got the medium tier drinks, of course. You want the strongest one or the cheapest?
Why can't those be the same thing?
Well, no, we have many drinks.
Wow.
So they can range from 10 gold pieces to 25 for mid-tier drinks.
Okay, I'll put 10 gold pieces on the bar and I'll tell him to surprise me.
As he gives you a drink called the Cursed Swill.
I've been cursed so
As
many
you see
times.
this
I don't know if I should
murky
drink
fermented liquid.
this.
As you see little
What is it?
leeches moving around through it.
Oh, delightful. I'll give it a sniff and grimace a bit, and then I'll look over and I guess spying the 6-shooter character who's our new joiner, who I've been steadfastly ignoring as I've been arguing with the bartender. And one for this person here. They look like they could use a good morning brew.
Alright.
I'll put another 10 gold on the
Another
bar.
Out of their
Double.
depths.
Puccini
uh,
hits Small Tooth on the head and is like,
Bonk.
don't pay for strangers you don't know.
I'm a very, friendly and
Wait,
charitable
they're
wizard.
strangers
What
that you know? Wouldn't that mean they aren't a stranger anymore?
I said do not know, not know.
Yeah, so you do pay for strangers you do know.
my-
Right?
One know a stranger.
Dwayne.
I know a
Strangers
stranger
that
and
we
I
know
point to
become
the cowboy.
acquaintances. Puccini's
Well-
sitting there just like, why am I surrounded by idiot?
know what? Yeah.
I'll pull out a thimble from my pocket. Thimble, that might be too small. In my spare time, I've whittled a very tiny little mug, a very Pacini-sized little mug, and I'll put some from my glass in said mug, and I will offer it to Pacini.
Puccini will take it. You see her like completely light up. She's like, okay, you're not on my shit list anymore.
Yes.
She drinks it.
Wow.
That's completely unfair. That's all I had to do. I've been
Good thing
curing you
Puccini
of poison for the
had
past week, and I get nothing.
Yeah, because you did something very, very bad. You tried to take Jekyll from me. And you shouldn't have done that, so you're forever on the shit list and you're never getting off.
Wow.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
Well,
Hank
it's
just
just
like
put me
crossing his
here.
arms and nodding along to Bashini like, mm-hmm.
In any case, bottoms up. I'll slam
So
the
Marcus
thing.
overhears this whole conversation and thinks like, so Jekyll is worthy.
Things that might be a problem later. Okay. So good. So, compatriots, what's on the agenda today? We're gonna bash some heads in the arena. Say it's been so long since I've had a worthy fight, and no, I don't count being turned into a sniveling idiot by a frog a worthy fight. That was pretty terrible.
Oh no, what about the one you had against the mirror yesterday?
That was less a fight and more, cosmic torture. But I take your point. That was pretty terrible as well.
Well, I was thinking that we would go into it tomorrow, because as I told you this morning, Caden cast a spell,
Ah,
which gave us a location, potential location of the treasure.
I do like treasure.
Yeah,
But
treasure's
we'd have
great.
to discover more about
Hard
this
to
beast.
hide. Yeah, we don't know it's a Hydra, right? We just
We know
that-
it's a many-headed beast.
A many-headed
Yeah.
beast, but it's not correlated with a Hydra out of character.
Ooh.
So I described the beast if anybody has good
It's a creature
It's
you've
some
never
sort
seen
of
before
cool-
on this earth.
You're
not from hell, so you probably don't know what this thing is.
There you go.
A lot of the creatures in this game is not going to be something you can just like, I'm going to read it in my brain and remember what it looked like.
Yeah.
But I've never
What if they have
encountered
Hell
it.
Library? I'm gonna turn to the barkeep. Barkeep, I'll have whatever has been freshly killed this morning. And also, do you know anyone who, a hunter of these mires who might know something of the beasts that lurk here?
A hunter? There are many of them, of course. Depending what
Well,
you're
one is
looking
that is
for.
more knowledgeable.
There are myths of creatures that hunt the bogs. Rumors and myths are different, of course. But there are some that in this bar right now I can feel that might know a few things here and there. But there's no true hunter, but the mercenary co. They are hunters and killers alike, depending if you have the coin. But they won't tell their secrets for free.
And where might we contact this mercenary? What did you say, mercenary what?
It's a guild.
A mercenary guild.
Let's see. Wants money, actually. Gives his hand out.
Mhm.
Seraphine will cut out 5 gold pieces. And also, how much is the whatever has been freshly killed this morning?
Depends on your price, of course, my lady.
I'll toss over 15 gold pieces.
Alright, he gives you I'll get you the freshest swamp frog you ever tasted in your life.
Oh, good. I've been looking forward to eating frog.
Really? I thought you'd have had enough frog from our adventures in the swamp.
No, I want to eat them. They all deserve to die.
Yeah, I'm just glad this one doesn't make me stupid.
As he pops
Yes.
a menu list for the rest of you, as there are a lot of things on the menu. If you want a budget meal, you can get some pretty gross ass shit. You want a mid-tier meal, you can get some pretty decent stuff. And then the premium dishes are 50 gold plus.
Certainly not.
Seraphine is going to try offering some of the frog to Pashini as an apology.
It hasn't arrived yet. They have to make it. It's called the golden frog legs.
Oh, so they're French here?
Oh, oui, oui.
But,
No wonder in hell.
Yeah. A disgusting swamp. This does seem like the France of hell. Cool.
Seraphine is actually going to turn to the mysterious pirate fellow at the bar. What about you? Were you one of the hunters of the swamp that he mentioned? You don't look like you're from here.
Am I a hunter of the swamp? I don't think so.
I don't think you want to be in this fucking
What my
economy.
passion or anything like that.
For the love of the game, he'll like slowly look up and tilt his head a little bit. I reckon I'm not. I'm just passing through. Seem like a rowdy bunch, though.
Really, what gave it away? I look at like
Besides the fact that y'all started crowd around me and yelling, I think
yes,
the
I was
little one.
sarcastic. What gave it away?
I think the little one. He's pointing at Pashini. I think the little one is, the deciding factor.
Really, her? I mean, I guess she is quite loud for her size.
Yeah, very surprising.
Pashina looks over. She's just like, she blinks at you for a little bit, and then she does a thumbs up. She's like, "You're not on the shit list. You're okay."
Oh, but don't worry. There's plenty of opportunity to get there.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
one place
met
you don't
her.
want to
Why are you
be.
saying she'd be on the shit list already?
She's
I don't
not
know.
on the
Maybe
shit
she
list,
just
Daddy.
didn't like the cut of her jib. Cut of his jib. Do you, fine stranger? Do you perhaps possess a jib that we might use to sail away from this god awful place? God's
Oh,
awful.
yes, that's an excellent point.
You hear as you say that, a lot of people look at you from across the bar.
He gets like a very, like, you can't see it, but you could just tell based off of the way that his like body goes. He has like 1,000-yard stare at the mention of sailing. I once had a mighty fine vessel, but all I got now is Roger.
Roger.
My horse.
Hi, Roger.
This is the horse in the
Oh, is
bar
there
with
another
us?
horse in the bar? I look around. I look for other horse
No,
besides
he's not-
Rakthar,
You
who's
see,
like
you
standing
see
awkwardly
kind
in
of
a
an
corner.
abomination, a half man, half horse, as he has a horse head.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
not Roger.
Yeah.
Roger's outside. She's prettier than that feller.
Oh, he's probably getting acquainted with Rakthar then.
But yes.
Oh, wow.
Also
Maybe
have
we'll
a
have a
license
little
in it.
horsing around, you know, in the party.
Yeah.
Wait, if it's a horse, it's not at all related to ships. Why do you have so many things patterned on you then?
What do you mean?
You have waves all over your decoration. Look at you, just on your boots.
I'm a pirate.
You're a pirate.
Was.
Hell pirate? I guess that makes sense. Why wouldn't there be pirates in the hells?
Oh, well. I was a pirate when I was alive. But
Oh,
I do a
you're
lot
dead
less
now.
I do a lot less pirating now. Still,
Do they look dead?
they're purple.
They asphyxiated, huh?
I don't know if that's like they look like someone who arrived here in the hells. Like they're not, it's complicated. He doesn't like talking about it that much.
Well, I'm sorry to offend you. That's a problem. We don't run into many dead people. Walking and of the what's the word I'm looking for? Conversational
Look like
sort.
blobs.
Oh. I assure you
Hey,
I'm not a
Les.
blob.
I have a genuine question. Why are you here?
Oh, well, that's loaded. I, trying to find the souls of my crew. Over.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Well, find the souls of my crew and then go through and, get a much more important soul, if you know what I mean. He does not want to say whose soul he's getting in front of the
An entire
crowded bar. Yeah. He's not stupid.
Damn, we needed one of those for a while.
But,
Well, that seems reasonable. We are very much in the business of finding souls for things.
That is true. We have
Absentmindedly
collected a
pat-
couple on our way.
Yes, some of them even of potentially good people. It's kind of the thing that we do. I think you'll fit in smashingly.
I thought you said you hated your brother Maltooth.
Well, I mean, I wasn't talking about his soul per se.
Yeah, I'm not looking for his.
Yeah, we have a lot of souls to choose from. Some of them are kind of alright, I think.
And if they're not all right, we can just, burn a soul, turn them into a soul coin or something. Perhaps, I'm not sure.
I just kind of pat Shakes on the back, kind of consolatory as he's talking about some of them are kind of alright.
All right, real quick to Discord. Pashini does not know I stole from the party.
She's silly.
So I'm not on the shit list.
He did succeed in his deception check.
That
Exactly.
is true. I will take that off. That is
Thank
right there.
you.
So he's no
Thank
longer
you.
on the shit list.
Shit list retconned.
When Seraphina gets some of her frogs, she's gonna like just take half of a frog leg and just kind of like gingerly offer it to Pashini while not looking at her.
Pashini will accept it, but it is still on the shit.
I know, she's doing what she can.
I
I would say Pashini's just suspicious of Marcus.
suppose I ought to introduce myself.
Yeah, what's your deal?
But Shanks, you don't just ask people what their deal is, you ask for their name first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Oi,
forgot we must
Shanks,
not
wait,
reveal
we-
it.
I already asked her.
Wow.
Shanks, I already asked her. She's here for like the souls of her crew. That's about it, right? And then
Isn't
the
that the
souls somebody
important part?
important.
Well,
I don't know
we
who the
should figure out
important
his
person
name.
is, but you know,
Yeah,
we could guess. Wink, wink.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was still looking for more information. I couldn't find any. Did you guys see that half horse, half guy over there?
That's a
I saw him.
Minotaur.
A horsator?
A horsator, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what his deal is.
I think that's a centaur. I don't know.
It's
Critters.
like a centaur, but if the horse was the mother.
I don't know.
Never
Critters.
seen before.
Wait, hold on. Is
He's
that
got
how
a-
that works?
He's got a Hercules body, like a really ripped body of a human, and then a horse head. As the horse head, it's looking up and its mouth is open all the time.
Thank God, I imagined it the way around. A horse face, a horse front body, and then the human back body.
Shanks is shielding his eyes from the rippling muscles of this horseman.
He's got like a really badass axe on his back, as he looks like he's a gladiator.
Oh shit. He might know about the arena. Oh wait, we already know everything about the arena. Because I figured it out. And you guys figured it out coincidentally.
He's got a nice
yeah,
axe,
Right,
so-
are you?
Wanna
Well,
tell me more
I
about the
probably
arena?
figured it out first.
Wanna tell me more about the arena because I wasn't here?
Well, hang on, wait. First things first. I'm Seraphina. This is, I'll point to Marcus.
Hiya, I'm Marcus.
Howie.
I'll point to Shanks.
Hi, I'm Shanks. I point to Maltooth.
Oh, yes, it is I, the Moletooth. I know it's a fantastic pleasure meeting me. And this is Pashini. And I'll point to Pashini.
Wow.
Pashini waves. Pashini waves, and she's just like, I'm Pashini. Molotooth's my favorite, and he's gonna be stuck with me forever soon.
Is Pashini still perched, like, on my head or on my shoulder?
I would say now she's on your shoulder.
Of course she is.
Perfect.
She's usually only on your head when she's hitting you.
That seems appropriate.
And don't
Yes.
forget about our silent companion in the wings. I'll point to Caden.
I just kind of nod.
Yes, he's the stoic, silent sort. Do you mind if I mention your name, or are you trying to be mysterious?
I'm just enjoying listening to the conversation.
Okay, well, this is Caden. He's trying to be mysterious, apparently.
Ah,
And you just see me swallow a frog leg.
As you
The name
swallow
is
frog
Caden.
leg, you begin to feel something strange magically with the one of the legs. As you find your legs begin to extend a little bit, as you feel jumpy and rather, but you also feel rather hallucinated, as the medication or the thing that was dipped into it seems to have some hallucination effects to it. So
You guys, I think these frog legs were dripped in acid. Does anybody else see my legs turning longer?
Shanks gets flashbacks of Seraphina transforming, and he immediately like dives under the bar.
Maltooth, being a bad person, will be like, oh yes, it seems you're suddenly growing taller and perhaps sprouting antlers and growing new eyes.
Pashini throws away the frog that she's just been holding. The frog.
So you basically grant 5 feet of movement speed for an hour, but you have disadvantage of wisdom saves. Because of
Oh my.
because you're hallucinating
That seems
constantly.
like a brutal trade-off.
Well,
That's
you're in
She's
hell,
just like, you know.
but you are satisfied as it is very tasty actually for food.
Mhm.
Good thing it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
Should've
Should
been
we make a big deal about this with the bartender? I don't think in the description of this wretched meal hallucinogens was listed.
I mean, do you think this place is like FDA approved?
What's an
that?
FDA?
You know, Maltese, I think you look
Oh,
better with your
I don't
eyes on
know.
your chin. You should do it more often.
I'll file that away. Maybe my patron will see it, you know, possibly be worse than how it currently is. Anyway, onwards.
Did
Can
you ever
Oh,
drink?
yes.
Your,
like,
did you ever drink your
still, like,
drink?
navigate? Oh yeah, I pounded
Oh, you
that.
drank it? Okay. Who
Oh,
did you?
no.
Who did you get the drink for the other person?
Oh, I got some for
Oh,
Fashini.
Fashini.
Oh, she didn't want it though. She didn't drink it. Did you
No,
drink it?
she did drink. She drank the drink that she got
Oh.
given. She didn't get the frog legs.
You got those little fucking little squirmers in there.
Ugh.
The leeches. All right.
Like a little baby.
Roll me a D4
Extra
actually.
protein. Oh no.
Both of us or just one of us?
Oh, both of you. Of course, you both drank it. Hey, So you
Will I
gain a-
ever
you
learn
gain-
from my mistakes?
Since you're not actually hurt, you gain 1 HP, which doesn't. It's
Oh.
not-
Well,
but roll me
yeah.
now a D4 now.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
2.
As it reminds you of the frogs, as you lose 2 intelligence and 4 intelligence for an hour.
Jesus fuck.
Come on.
Man, he just
For
got his
an
intelligence
hour.
back.
For an
Oh, wait,
hour.
Oh wait, hold on. Was that I had my first roll
Wait,
was
so
a
he
1.
has an
Do we need to roll
intelligence of
2
4
D4s?
now?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Wait, is that
pardon
what our
me?
infant
If you're
or
under
is it-
5, you cannot communicate with people.
Pardon me. I will re-roll Malthus 4 with my luck.
Are
Oh
we
yeah,
taking-
it has to be 20. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
No,
BD20.
it's a D. Yeah, it's not a D20.
Yeah.
It's D4.
Or we're
My
just
apologies.
subtracting that from the
Just role play
Okay.
it. You don't have to. It'll go away eventually.
That's fine.
Fashini's-
Ideally,
Fashini's
with
just not-
intelligence of 4, if you are really not smart, if you have less than 5 intelligence, you can't verbally talk properly.
Rep.
You just start acting like a normal lizard.
Do you have an intelligence
His eyes go
of 3 and under?
Not 3.
Yes, Fashini,
Luckily,
we know
How
you
about-
want to awaken
a-
someone.
It's a 4. Maltooth immediately goes like non-verbal and then begins like licking his eyeballs.
Ew.
I don't think that's normal.
Yeah, Shanks
No, it's
takes
something
out
he
from,
does
under the
not.
table that he was
Sometimes.
sitting there.
Excuse me, everybody. I did not do this at this time. Did not do this. I promise.
I think he drank something because I don't feel very well.
Blech.
This
Fashini, what's 2 plus 2?
Good thing I intermittently fast.
it,
2. She's got an intelligence of 8 now, but she's not super dumb.
Plus 2 is 2. Okay. Okay.
She's straight
has-
up smart now.
Has Seraphina finished eating all of the
But she
frog
probably
legs?
Why?
Oh yeah, Seraphina devoured all the frog
Yeah,
legs.
they're good.
And she even picked up the piece that Fashini flicked away.
Okay. Maltooth has begun like probing the bar for things that seem edible, and if
Oh,
one
get the
thing
hell
looks
out of
edible,
here.
he'll-
Keep your creature on a
Fashini-
leash.
Fashini bonks him on the head.
hisses
Okay.
unpleasantly.
And then Druid crafts some vines around the nose. And turns it into like a bridle.
Oh, he's like a mount for the
Now
for the
he
little
is.
brindle?
I get, yeah.
I mean, he's Fashini's mount, to be honest.
Yeah, there was like an underlying thing about him being a mount, but I think he's like just a mount right now.
Does this happen often?
Yes.
Sadly, yes.
Out of character, way more than you would think.
I think out of character. I think I've definitely heard a few times.
Yes. He's Pashini's chariot. If
This is at least
Bluetooth
the
wasn't around, it would
third
be
time
Lucky.
something similar has happened. Third or fourth.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to ignore the fact that the ceiling is shrinking and the floors are getting all sticky. I think we should probably head to the
It's
market.
sticky, alright.
They're not sticky,
Ew.
but they are sticky. Okay. I guess that makes sense then why they feel sticky. We still have to sell off your whatever it was, your knife. And
Oh,
before we go in the
yeah.
arena, I wish to buy a bag of holding for our belongings.
Oh, sick! I can still talk. Nice.
Great idea.
Yeah, you can still talk. You're just very.
I'm just an
Words are
idiot.
very. Yeah, it's hard to like. You can't really put
Wonderful.
sentences together and.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you now speak troll.
Bro,
Dinner.
Yeah. Oh.
Hungry.
Dinner? You just woke up.
I wonder if he.
Seraphina?
I wonder if he doesn't know certain letters, how to say them.
I don't know.
He just like says like one word, but it doesn't actually have the letter in it.
Gonna go all I am Groot.
Seraphina, how much did that bag of holding cost?
I don't know. We haven't looked at it yet.
Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay. Let's find out.
You going to a magical shop, or are you going to find?
We have to go to the market, yes.
Are you gonna find the lady you wish to seek?
We could look for Melinda, yes, that's true. We still haven't been able to locate her.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, the rest of you sure you don't have a boat? I'm gonna turn back to the guy that we just met.
She went down with the rest of us.
Well,
Goat.
I suppose we can't ask you for passage then.
All I got is Roger.
I can picture she has got
Can
one of
Roger
those like fucking.
navigate the waters?
Those swamp boats. What are they called?
Yes, I know. I'm just loath to pay for another imp to take us places.
I got coin.
Yeah, we should see if Leox is on shift again. I miss him. I haven't been able to see him in forever. I was gathering information.
At the sound of
Well, I better hope he's
Leox, Maltooth will start grinning as much as he can with a muzzle on, and will like reach towards his and just like mime like whacking something. The something being Leox in this case.
Right, well, I suppose you're welcome to come with us if you wish. We are going to the market. I can't say that I have any idea where your friends' souls are located, but I do know somebody who can find that out.
I mean, if y'all don't mind having me.
Yeah, just don't trust a hag.
To be fair, we don't know if she's a hag yet, Marcus. She just simply looks like one.
Yeah, she's just really, really old.
Shanks, you haven't met her. How do you know?
Oh, well, I'm assuming she sounds really okay. Have you ever met a? Sorry. Have you ever met a baby named Morlunda? No, they're all old.
Her name's Marlunda.
Something like that.
Yes.
Oh, I think she just appeared one day.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody parent named Marlunda.
Ugh, poor thing.
Her
Well, I
parents
suppose
really
you
hated her.
can ask her yourselves when you meet.
Oh,
Bob,
good idea.
Do you happen to know of where Morlunda's shop is located? I believe it's called the Eldridge Embrace.
I've never heard of it around here. Who's that?
It's a person.
Not that I'm aware of. That doesn't
Bet
exist.
she has a shop down here.
Well, I did ask the ferryman, and he did say that she had a shop in the city.
She does, but it's very secret. It's not something that a lot of people know.
Since Driz has been here for a long time, would he have picked up on
You're
any
from
of
the city of Minthros for a long time? You're probably heavily diseased.
No,
Yeah.
my bad. He's been in this circle for a long time, not in this city. But would he have, like, picked up on any of that, or nah?
Probably not. She's not something that a lot of people know about her. She's kind of... You'll have to kind of dig up some dirt on her to find her. She's not someone who wants to be easily found. And for those that want to be found, you'll find her for the right reasons, of course. Eventually, Morlanda will never be obtainable again. After certain layers, she'll be non-existent because of certain layers be either too cold climate or too hot climate.
It gets hotter? Oh.
Yeah,
Great.
there's an area made of lava.
Oh, I can't wait.
GG.
Because first two layers were basically of lava and fire. So that's not really to be unusual.
It gets hotter.
Oh, great.
High you go.
More lava.
I just dropped fucking Maltooth in there.
Well, given that we have the day to kill while we wait for Caden to regain his magical prowess, maybe we could spend the day looking for Orlando.
Kill
And I
with.
suppose we can... And Shanks, you wanted to sell your knives, your knife, and Ashini, did you have 2 staffs that you wanted to sell? I believe they were, at least, unless you, of course, you want me to keep them.
Yeah, the one I took a poison dart for.
Bashini pulls out 2 of the little tiny toothpicks, and then she hands them to Seraphina. I want to get rid of these.
Yeah, you need to use your cookie tin too before it goes bad. I'm joking.
Yeah, I also need to eat
That's
cookies.
cookies.
It will happen. I just
Lies.
I actually put a sticky note on my note.
Did we ever actually happen to get the stranger's name?
Yeah, you got it. Is Driz?
Driz, that's what it was. Okay.
Ooh, Dritz.
Driz.
Ooh.
It's
Captain
Dritz.
Driz.
Yeah, it's almost like the legendary hero.
wow.
Right.
Dritz.
Well, I suppose we'll go outside and flag down an imp or something.
As long as Roger can come aboard, I'll be fine anywhere.
I suppose we should look for more of a barge then. I mean, can your horse fly?
No, we cannot.
I don't even know how you
That's
made your
a
horse
shame.
across the swamps.
Carefully.
Very carefully with much
In
effort.
bursts.
Well, okay, I have my subclass. I can do summon
You can
speed as a
summon it,
ritual.
okay, so it doesn't die. Okay.
Yeah.
If it was a real steed, it would probably have died long ago in the swamp.
No.
It is. Magical.
I mean, I can get rid of her if need be, but I prefer not to. Bringing her back takes a lot out of me.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. They're constantly killing Rakathar. It's quite a problem. I'm going to be heading out of I'm going to be trying to head out of the entranceway, and I'm going to completely miss and smack against the door frame. I swear the door just moved on me. It didn't move for anybody else.
No.
No.
Alright. But sorry, Shanks is going to angle Seraphina's shoulders. Like, he's essentially going to be constantly behind her, making sure she doesn't like fall in the sticks. Just aiming her shoulders.
Yeah. Driz only drank about like half of his drink, and he's just gonna kind of leave the rest and follow everyone out.
Maltooth's gonna walk into the door frame.
He's
gonna step back.
Yeah. Pashini steers Maul, Shanks steers Seraphina.
But once we get outside, I see a dark brown mare wearing a black tricorn hat bearing the same symbol as Drizz's, and her black mane and tail are braided. Within one of her saddle bags, you guys can see a gallon jug with the classic like triple X indicative of alcohol, and then on her flanks She's has the same icon as what's on both of their hats, branded. And then if you look closely enough, you can see like a wood grain pattern in her fur.
Rakathar has sidled up next to her and is definitely doing the equivalent horsey, trying to be a stud.
Horsey.
Roger's not interested. She's unimpressed.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Just doing that, you know when horses like side eye you and you can kind of see the whites of their eyes. She's doing that.
And Rakathar's, like pawing at the air, flying around, doing little jumpies, trying to show off.
Oh, they're playing.
Jumpies.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, they're playing.
Yes, the one behaving like an ass is mine, sadly.
Aw.
Yeah, the one that has the alcohol, that's mine.
Oh, don't mention alcohol. I look at Marcus.
I like to drink.
I'll start laughing evilly.
That's. Oh, I wouldn't get near Roger's alky. He's a fearsome beast.
What is it like? The
Well,
only thing
you'll
that
have to
keeps her
keep a
calm?
very close eye on this one.
Oh.
You know how horses normally like sugar cubes?
Uh-huh.
She likes rum.
Oh. That's great.
Yeah.
With coconut or without?
Serafina and himself towards Rakathar.
Yeah, Driz is gonna get on to Roger. Well, where to?
Well, we have to head to the market, so sadly you have to flag down one of those stupid imps because half of the city's underwater. Sarah's
looks
tries to get
very
on
sad for a
Rakathar and
moment.
completely misses. Damn it, Rakathar, stay still. Rakathar's completely still.
Yeah. What do you, yeah, I think like Seraphina's like wobbling to side. Shanks does not have much strength, like at all. So every time she moves, he's like dragged halfway down with her, like, come on. Now
Right, I don't
forward.
need your help, Shanks. I can get on myself. I'll just very slowly kind of flop myself halfway over and then swing my leg over afterwards.
Yeah. Shanks will get on the back of Rakathar.
Ironically, Rakathar now has a higher intelligence than Maltooth does.
Yeah, because it raises to 6 with your spell, right?
Yeah, it's a 6 right now.
Oh yeah, we should do in-depth character introductions.
Yeah, I don't remember what everyone looks like.
I look like a leprechaun. That's Marcus.
So Pacini is a tiny centaur. She is the size of like a small house cat. Her body is a little deer / antelope type thing. It's based off a Dick centaur. Not centaur, deer. Antelope thing. Her body is white, but she's got random pastel colored spots that she paints on every morning. She has the human half of her is like tan skin, and she's got like little vines and stuff as her like top. Her weapon is a staff, but it looks like a tiny little toothpick, and then she also has a acorn shield on her back.
Aw.
It's so cute. It's a magical
Baby.
one, obviously.
I'm Pushini's biggest fan.
Oh yeah, Drace has heard all about you from me.
She has really long Rapunzel-like hair that pretty much hits the ground. It is a pastel pink, and it has twig sticks and everything in it. And weirdly enough, it doesn't look like it has anything from hell in there. It's just she's just put twigs and stuff from the Feywilds, but it looks like an absolute mess. She's got 2 little sticks for antlers. One is gold and one is silver. And then she also has her ears are like a deer, like ears. And she has big green eyes. And she is adorable and tiny.
Seraphina is a 7.5 foot tall, hulking dragonborn who looks like basically the equivalent of a complete bronze dragon, but compressed a little bit into a dragonborn form. And she's just a huge hulking beast.
Yeah, she is.
I also forgot to mention Driz is only about 5'8". He's a short kid.
Man, Shanks is taller than Driz. That's awesome. Yeah, he's like 5'10".
Finally, he's taller than somebody.
But yeah,
Caden's a
I'll
human.
What?
Sorry. Caden's a human. He's a little over 6 foot tall. He's got jet black hair, and he's around maybe he's over 200 pounds, but you can tell pretty young. And he's wearing plate mail.
Lizard man is a lizard man.
Standard lizard man. I can imagine that. Got ya.
Technically a velociraptor man, but that's semantics.
But don't tell Maltooth that.
No. He's very, very prideful about his dinosaur heritage. Way cooler than dragons that don't exist, of course.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a lizard and a dinosaur?
That's
Heritage.
actually a really insensitive question in my culture.
You have a 4 intelligence right now. You can't say that.
He said, rude. Yeah, but for Shanks, all right, 5'10", slicked up, sort of like maroonish reddish hair, big old green eyes that have like some really fucking weird iris about them. You can see super tan skin, scars adorning quite a bit of him, and you can see quite a bit of him because he doesn't have like a shirt on, but he has like this sort of overcoat that he doesn't put his arms through the sleeves, but it kind of just rests over his shoulders and is clasped together with like a sort of golden chain. The big marching band aesthetics of blacks and reds and maroons and purples and things like that. There's like 2 small drums on his shoulders. The inside lining of this jacket is like a super deep purple. For his pants, he relatively standard for what he wears. I don't remember what his pants are, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing very special about them. I just know they're very tight fitting.
I always pictured him in turban pants for some reason.
That works. The big old
Turban
poofy
pants?
ones, it would work.
Like
Or like
pants.
Demon Slayer pants where they're like connected at the ankle and it's like really tight, but then it sort of flares out. It could be either or. But yeah, he also has these big old boots on, where on the back of them, instead of spurs, they are sharpened cymbals. And he has a tuning rod on his hip. It's just like a comically large tuning fork.
Awesome. So we all know what Driz looks like.
Yum.
I don't need to go
Yes.
through all this again.
Great.
I suppose I'll flag down the nearest imp and then remember that I'm not supposed to be paying for everything again. And
You
like I
don't
turn
find
to
imp this time. You do find what looks like it's kind of like a hybrid creature. You can see human, like half human, half orc, and half devil. As it looks like it's seen better wares and better days. As you can see, one horn sticking out of his head, as he kind of in garbs leather and kind of a ragged cloak as he eventually stops. Greetings. Can I take you somewhere?
Well, unless you've heard of a more Lunda. I look it up for a second.
I don't know who that is.
I'll insight check him.
Alright. He automatically fails as he doesn't know.
Sweet.
Well,
You,
no, he really doesn't know.
What would
Well,
like
we're
that-
headed to the market.
With a natural 20 insight, can Seraphina determine which race the mom and which race the dad was?
No.
Oh, damn.
I wonder what an insight check is like when you're actively tripping.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's like
staring at his. I'm
distorted
staring at his
face.
like his left hand the entire time, acting like it looks like his face.
It isn't like too bad looking for an abomination race, but yeah, he is obviously considered a fiend.
Having no sense of social propriety, I think Maltooth will lean over to Seraphina and then loudly whisper, "Face only mom could love, eh?" And then gesture towards the boatman.
Wow, that's the biggest sentence he said all day.
Well, no, he was saying much larger ones before he drank that strange drink.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get back
Tasty.
before that. I was still gathering information.
No, you weren't. You were sitting right there, Shanks. You were just staring at the horseman.
Well, if you need a
Oh.
ride, my fee's 3 gold pieces per person.
Wow.
Can you
Expensive.
take horses?
No.
There you go, pieces per person. That's pretty cheap.
They don't take horses because it's like a gondola. It only fits some
Yours
money.
is so sad. He'll get off of Roger and like at her, and she'll like fade.
You can tell this place is not meant for horses, sadly. You're in a swamp.
Yeah. Oh boy. Good luck.
Well, here is. Let's see, Shanks. You still don't have any money, do you?
Nope.
It's okay. I got it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got? Oh, well, you don't need to pay for me, but the
No.
rest of them, yes.
Excuse me, anybody's got it. I have it.
I don't.
If you
I'm
find
not
a lucky vendor, they sometimes take blood instead.
Mm.
Pints.
Shanks
of
has
it.
so much
Definitely
blood.
want to
Gold
give some
pieces, right?
person blood in the hells.
Yeah,
Shanks
we
has
have,
the
we have, we
normal
have one
amount of
person
blood.
in our Tuesday game where they have regeneration, and they just can give as much blood as they want.
That's awesome.
Okay, so again, it's 3 gold pieces per person, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cheap compared to the last guy, and Leox ripped you off.
Oh yeah. That's why we're
I feel so good about screwing this
terrorism
guy over.
later.
Oh,
Right, lads. Right, lads. It's only 3 gold pieces per person. I got it.
at some point
We're
we gotta
fine.
re-drizen on the plot to screw over Leox.
Oh, out of character. I know. I'm a knower.
But in character, yes, that
In
would be a funny
character,
thing
he
to
has
explain.
no fucking idea. I mean, he's a pirate. He's done terrorism before.
Surely. Kind of how you be a pirate.
Right, come on board then. Where would you like to go?
Seraphine is like standing on Ragathar, who's like hovering an inch above the water. We'd like to go to the market, please.
Right. As he begins to move slowly.
Oh man.
You know, we should probably think about getting ourselves a boat. It's quite inconvenient to have to get one of these creatures to. Oh, no offense. To get us to flag us around.
Creature, look at yourself.
Yeah,
Or lad.
yeah, she
Hey,
said
at
with a
least
laugh.
my mouth is on my face and not on my neck. Neck, it's on your neck.
It's on my face.
Or
Yeah, it's
lad.
on his face.
Let's just keep going, right?
My apologies. My compatriot is currently tripping balls.
Paladin. They hate us.
Yeah. Don't worry. I've heard.
As he looks at you and he's just like kind of super surprised. some of you guys even stayed around for this long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shanks like returns a glance like I don't know either.
Marcus will show a glance of superiority. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm high class, bitch.
I mean, like I'm the richest over here, so yeah.
Seraphina is obviously trying to steer Rakathar the wrong direction sometimes, but Rakathar corrects for her and just follows the boat. Pashini, you didn't happen to write down. There were two. It was a staff of
Yeah.
flowers or something.
Let me just bring it up real quick. The staff of adornment and staff of flowers.
Yeah.
They
Oh.
are literally just common. So.
Yeah, they're common staffs, but at least they might be worth a few gold pieces.
Yeah.
Maul will root around in his bag and he'll pull out that like really fucked cursed amulet and he'll gesture to Seraphina. Sell?
I just pick it up. Maltooth,
What?
why the fuck have you been carrying around with this thing? It's obviously cursed.
Pretty.
What amulet is it? I don't think Shanks remembers.
I don't remember what it is. What is it?
It's an amulet that makes him impossible to resurrect. So dumb.
Oh.
Yikes.
What is there a benefit?
No, there's no benefit.
Oh, so it's just an amulet of being dead forever.
Yeah.
Honest, I mean, you sell that to the right person, it'll be a lot of money. It's just someone who wants to like plan an assassination or something, you know. We just gotta find a buyer.
Seraphina will like pick it up with just her talons and like, I'm not even gonna swallow this, and just puts it on a little pouch at her side.
What? Swallow?
Oh yeah, she swallows things.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about the
It's not weird. It's a very handy way of keeping things.
How do you? If it's not impolite,
Oh, we're
how
talking about the
do-
swallowing thing.
Oh,
Perfect.
How do you get it back?
Oh, just like this. She just opens her mouth and puts her whole arm, and then she takes out let's see. What is something weird that I have in a large steel mirror?
Your mech kit?
No, I
maybe.
pull out a large steel mirror.
You
Don't
can't.
you have like random bits of dead fiends in there?
Yes,
Your
yes, I
Hydra
do.
flank, you have more of that.
Have more of what?
Your Hydra flank, when we fought a Hydra that one time back when Lucius was
Oh
alive.
no, that was a couple. That was a good couple layers ago. That's all gone.
Okay, just
You've
curious.
been eating them?
Nom nom nom.
Yes,
nom.
of course I've been eating them. And then I swallow the steel mirror again, and then I pull out a shovel. It's just like that, see?
Like,
and then you just swallow it, and it goes away.
Madagascar.
You see the like eyes of Drizz's mask go wide.
Oh, you get used to it. It's not weird for me anymore.
That is some
Shanks said
deep
it's like
action.
looking at it.
You gotta
You know, full of surprises, quite literally.
suppose. Do you have?
I mean,
like-
they don't have to be surprises. I can tell you everything what's in there.
Oh no, I think I'm okay. Thank you though.
So after a good 30 minutes of travel, eventually Maltese, you get your senses back as you don't feel so simple-minded.
Dumb.
As you approach the market's internal bargains, the stench of rot, sulfur, and desperation fills your lungs. The entire square is built on a shifting, muddy ruin. Once a proud structure, now sinking into the cursed swamps of Mithros, the third layer of the Nine Hells. The dull green black clouds churn above, dripping endlessly, as you can feel even the acidic rain hissing across your flesh and clothing, metal. as it spills around the vicinity of this area. Not enough to destroy your goods, but long enough that it would. A massive rusted bell, cracked yet somehow tolling, hanging over the center square. Each vibration sends a ripple throughout the muck. With each toll, something beneath slops and groans. As the ground is slick and filthy, every step threatens to swallow your boots. Paved in the stone peaks, through the sludge, some engraved with old infernal contracts. Their ruins certainly faintly glow with trapped some magic. As you see many of the vendors here, as there are some rules here, it seems fit that they abide by, as you see flat out a board. All deals are final, no refunds, no takebacks. As it also specifies haggling is encouraged. Of course, risky business for some. Might take offense and may cause a lethal offense. And theft is impossible. Stolen items burn through flesh or vanish, returning their rightful owner without a signed contract or a fair deal. And fail to pay a soul debt, as you'll be visited by a contracted devil, as they'll never leave empty-handed.
So they have like debt collectors.
Oh yeah, every layer does.
Oh, yeah. I bet it's like their thing. That's awesome.
As you see across the stalls and vendors, the twisted labyrinths of the stalls, carts, and open vendors, each more grotesque than the last. There's no altar or construction. Instead, there are boots that seem to move when you're not looking, shifting in the mud as markets still alive. As some vendors operate out of the cover of wagons, their wheels half buried in the filth, which some use bones of long-dead fiends to fashion their stalls. A black iron torch is sputtered in eerie blue-green flames, casting elongated shadows that sometimes independently of their owners. As thick and whispers, some traders offer goods themselves, cursed weapons murmuring of their sheaths, scrolls of rustling flipping through their own pages, and cages of souls screaming faintly from the crystal prisms on display. As you do see a few notable stalls, you can see Bazok's Hellforge, as you can see a hammer being stricken upon an unseen anvil, forging weapons and screaming upon impact as he begins to grind each piece of metal and soul into their weapons. You can see Madame Yasma's soul scriptatorium as a tent stitched together with skin and pulsing as it's alive. As you can see the ragpicker heaps, a mound of lost relics, as an impish creature burrowing through it, looking for the best piece or his next invention. And Zeth's alchemy den, where the smoke of every color drifts and from bubbling and unlabeled vials. You can hear people talking and haggling back and forth as many people come here and go as they see fit. What would you like to do?
Well, I suppose there is something we could stop by the alchemy pit
I'll
for.
just give you the names because I can't really pronounce their full names because they're really hard.
Because we do have some. What is it? Something's blood. Oh, barbed
Oh, it was
devil's
the purple
blood.
worm, right? Did we get purple worm's blood?
We sold that already. We have purple worm's bile, and I'm keeping that because it's very potent acid.
Of course.
But we do have barbed devil's blood, which we can use to make potions of fire resistance. So I'm curious how much
Ooh.
that will cost.
That seems kind of lit.
Yeah. So I'll approach the alchemy tent.
Alright, as you head into a rather weird gross location. As you can see, kind of a snake-headed devil. Way too long. Way too many vials strapped upon his robes. A drink, a sniff, injection? Don't be cautious, traveler. I promise it only burns for a moment.
Well, thank you, but I am currently experiencing enough hallucinations at the moment.
Yeah, this one knows how to party.
What can I ail you? What are you looking for?
Well, we have come into possession of some vials of barbed devil's blood. And we were told that, we know that it can be made into some potions of fire resistance. I was curious on how long that would take to procure and how much.
You are hiring me to make you potions?
Potentially, depending on the cost and the time.
Well, I usually sell my potions for quite a hefty fee. But if you have the reagents, I would slice the price in half. As they charge for a potion of fire resistance about 400 gold pieces standard, but they'll make it for you for 200. It takes an hour.
So,
Get to haggling, bar boy.
Shanks like wipes his hands together and like if Seraphina allows it, he will take the vials of blood from Seraphina, like assuming she's like holding them in her hand or something.
Shanks, why are you motioning at me with your hands?
Yeah, give me the blood. Give.
All right. She reaches into her mouth and pulls out a vial.
Thank you.
We have other potions here if you're interested. Blood of the Pit Fiend, Tears of the Forgotten, Elixir of the Abyss, and many more.
Shanks, why do you want this vial?
I'm haggling. He like whispers very loudly.
Oh, well, we have 4 more of you to haggle.
Yeah. Can I just have them, please? He's like holding his hands out, like, you know, cupped together.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
No, you must die.
Seraphina just kind of like narrow her eyes at them and then just to slowly pull them out from her mouth one by one.
Thank you. Once Shanks has all of them, he'll turn back around towards, I'm assuming this person has like a desk or something in front of them. He'll splay them all out. They're still warm. Not because they're recent. Anyway, would you happen to have something less exotic you'd be able to throw in as part of the deal?
No.
Shanks was saying, like, put his shoulder on the counter.
Depending if you have pots.
Yes.
Creature parts. I could use more for my concoctions.
Well, it wasn't exactly easy for us to get all this blood, providing you with so much and offering you a service. Wouldn't it make sense to sweeten the pot a bit more than saving us a bit of money?
You're mortals. Easily decepted. But I might be able to give you a gift.
I think Shanks' general idea would be to try and maybe get some healing potions out of him. I don't know if that would be here.
They offer you the blood of the Pit Fiend for free for the deal.
Do I know what it does?
You have no idea.
Oh, what's that? Shanks says and points at it.
This is a potion of great strength. A Pit Fiend, of course. Sizable creature, high on the honor key, of course. It grants powerful strength, but it comes at a cost. You're getting a steal here, friend.
I would say so as well. Shanks will go to like shake his hand.
I want to know potentially if you would like it. And then if you do, you might want to haggle again with another deal. This is one of my one-of-a-kind concoctions. P.S. It's
Seraphina's gonna kind of like motion Shanks aside for a second. I was thinking maybe we could offer him halvesies. Like, we give him the 2 bottles of the reagent, and in return he makes us 2 potions.
I don't know if he does commission. I'm assuming that he's going to take our blood and charging us half price, so that we're restocking his shelves.
Ooh, that'd be a good idea, actually. I could use your blood.
You don't know what Serafina's blood does. She doesn't know he's a dragon.
Probably something.
No, but your
Great.
mortals and mortal blood is hard to come by.
Yeah.
And a lot of pints of blood could be used.
Hmm.
Kind of like step forward. Could you do something with brow blood?
You're offering your blood freely? Interesting.
Only if you make the potions for my friends.
It would kill you, the amount of they wanted.
How about for 2 of the potions?
Depends how much you can handle, of course. So ideally, it's 100 gold pieces per 10 HP of blood.
Oh. Well.
It's a lot of blood to take out.
I could handle 1,000.
1,000. 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold pieces. Because I have
You would
100.
die. It's well, how much HP do you have? You have over 100.
114. 114.
The downfall of giving blood is not something you can slap a heal on. It's like it takes time to heal it back.
Yeah.
You can't just like, I'm gonna heal. I'm good. It's like taking your life force.
Right.
So you're gonna be at low HP for a while.
I was thinking more like maybe, not giving blood, and potentially we would give you...
It's pictured like a curse, like a curse effect, in a sense. You need to take a long rest to replenish.
I mean, you're free to do whatever you wish, Driz, since I just met you, and I can't...
This
I
is
always
great.
be pushing my ideals.
See, like, the devices, they have some really dirty syringes.
Either way, I have 5 vials of this barbed devil's blood. If I were to give you 2 of the vials, in return, would you make me 2 potions of fire resistance?
Do you have extra materials?
I said I have 5 vials. I would give you 2. You would make me 2. And
I've got gold.
Yeah, I think it takes more than the blood, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but I've got gold.
They need more material.
But I've got gold.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
okay, say that we were to give you 2 vials of the material, the vials of the barbed devil's blood. How much more would you require in coinage in order to make the potions of fire resistance? I imagine it would be at a great discount because we are giving you half of the reagents, or the reagents necessary to make it.
75 gold pieces for the remaining. I
Jeepers.
require very
Is that each or
expensive
total?
Each.
Each.
Jeepers.
Make it 70.
Roll me a persuasion check, mister.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want me to roll a persuasion check as part of my original haggle as well?
No, since that one's now gone. She's not interested to give you the pit fiend blood, as the 13's a fail.
Can I use
13
a
fails.
luck point to re-roll that?
Sure. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll burn a luck point so you can re-roll that.
I have a plus 14 to persuasion.
Yeah, it's
Oh!
Never mind.
It's 70 gold now instead.
70 gold per person.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Well,
Alright. That sounds a lot more amenable.
Who the hell is Morton?
Oh,
That's me.
Yeah, this is old character. Is his name? He hasn't. Cause remember we had we didn't know if he was gonna come back or not.
Oh,
There you go. That's me.
So I'll pass over. I'll pass over 2 vials of barbed devil's blood. Oh, 4 vials of barbed devil's blood and 140 coins.
I will put it 140 coins.
Okay. He will put it 140 coins.
So how many did you give her?
I gave her 140
No, no, I
coins
meant
for it.
as how many bloods are we making here?
Oh,
We're making 2 potions of fire. I suppose we'll make 3. We'll make 3 potions. 1 more, so make that 100 and no, that would be 210. So we're making 3 potions of fire resistance, and I'm giving him 2 vials for the discount.
All right, he'll take them as it'll take him 3 hours to make each potion. In total, 3 hours for each potion is an hour to brew it.
Awesome.
As he puts the blood fiend bottle back in storage. As you can see, the price on that blood fiend one's 2,000 gold pieces. He's gonna give it to you. For that deal. But you have no idea what to do. It makes you really strong, but it has a detriment to it.
Yeah, fucking roid it
You
out.
could have given Seraphina a minute with it, and she would have found out what it does.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta buy it.
Well, oh well. But I get to make the next deal.
That's fair.
Actually.
We can go to the next door market of wondrous things with surprisingly good magic items.
Alright, as you leave the thing, as you see a hunched, rotting devil who rummages through the last lost goods. Bah! Mortals toss away valuable things, but Ragpicker knows when I see it. Do you? As you just see a pile of junk before him. As he has a couple pieces for sale. He's got a bag of tricks for sale. Infernal edition, so it's special. Summons infernal creatures instead of the normal ones that you would get at a bag of tricks. Coin as coin of 2 fates. Amulet of last chances. And ring of stinking pact. He's got other things as well if you're looking for things that are odd and strange and magical items, of course, but things that you wouldn't really find in a normal store. Something outside of the box.
Right.
You said bag of tricks. I just got bag of tricks infernal. What was
Coin
it?
of tricks, coin of 2
Ring of
fates,
stinking
amulet
pact?
of last chances, and ring of the stinking pact.
What's that amulet do?
Well, I can tell you for that. This thing is I think once you take a nice snooze, and you're reduced, almost dead. You come back, alive.
That seems rather useful. Is there a downside to this? I've come to expect that there's always another boot to drop, per se, in these sorts of items.
Well, the downfall is 7 soul coins, bub.
Oh, yeah, that follows.
Or if you got, stuff for trade. I could use more junk.
Stuff for trade. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out that cursed amulet, and I'll say, "What'll this get me, fellow my dear shopman? This is an incredibly powerful relic that we got, that we found after daring adventures in the second layer of the hells. Surely it merits." I have no idea. I don't remember what it is.
What?
It's a figurine of Orcus.
Oh, it's a figurine. Okay. He looks at it. I can drop it by 2 soul coins. This is good stuff. 5 soul coins.
How about 3 soul coins?
No way. I don't even know what this thing does.
Isn't that part of the mystery? I'm sure you could you could fleece
Can I
some
chuck it
poor
across this
fools.
wall? Is it gonna break?
I
Well, it's a
mean,
magical item, so no, it probably won't break, but it would get dirty.
Hmm.
you'd probably lose it in
You
the
know what it
swamp.
does?
No, Seraphina lies.
Serafina says lyingly.
Well, I'm not interested then. But I don't know what it does.
Well, we also have. Well, we are more interested in selling at the moment. We may be coming back in
I
the
don't
future
take
once we have
money.
money
Trade
to purchase
only.
with. Huh?
Trade only.
Trade only?
Yeah.
I see your economy
I look at
hasn't evolved
Shanks.
beyond
Well, I know that
bartering.
Shanks has a very interesting weapon he was thinking of.
Yeah, quite the interesting thing, actually.
Oh yeah.
Shanks is gonna pull out the knife of stolen resistance.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice knife.
Yeah, and let me give you the pitch. Do you have any beasts, celestials,
I'll
dragons?
give you this coin for it.
Oh, he's like interrupted mid pitch. Oh, what does the coin do?
You'll see it when it's done. Either you get something good or something bad, depends how you flip it. It's all chance, buddy.
Do it.
Don't
Yeah,
do it.
I want to do it.
That knife is all guarantees, though.
It's called Coin of Two Fates. That's the name.
Okay, you know what? That's
do it.
fair.
I
Do it,
personally
do
would
it,
like
do
to
it, do
think that the bag of tricks would be a better choice. Sheeny, you're a horrible influence. You know this, right?
Mhm.
The best influence that you got.
Only downfall with a bag of tricks is they're demonic creatures, so they may see you as an enemy. It's
And
kind
we
of
can
like,
only we'll take it out only if we see
yeah,
demons.
I would
then.
suggest chucking it as it would attack anything nearby. It's like
Yeah.
a wild card. If it sees you, it'll go for you. It's not it's not a traditional one where it's like it protects you. It doesn't protect you.
Does Shanks know what the value of his knife would be? Does he get the sense that he is being ripped off in like some
Give me an
form?
insight
Can you
check.
do like? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, surely I'm proficient.
Oh no, you're
Womp
not.
womp. Would I be able to cast enhance ability on myself?
Nope.
Okay,
This is
that's fine.
Right away.
13?
You have no idea.
Fine.
Would I get the sense that he's being ripped off?
It's kind of I can't give that allowance, but at this
No,
point,
it's okay.
you can wait afterwards when you leave the store.
Honestly, okay, if it's a bad deal, I will just steal it later. It's okay.
You can't.
You can't steal.
I can't.
You cannot.
I mean,
steal
you can.
this.
You just may be
I'm not
dragged
allowed
until
to steal.
swear and executed.
Established.
Yeah, you might be hounded.
Okay.
This is D&D.
Okay,
If you're never gonna use the item, you might as well trade it.
Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also, a coin of two fates fits Shanks very well. So yeah, I'll make the trade.
All right, he gives you it. As you get a coin of two fates, you see a happy angel face and an evil devil face on one side.
Great.
Shanks,
Serafina, what does this
Now
do?
we trade backs.
Okay.
yes, we know the rules. I'll go ahead and hold it in my hands, and I'll take out the two staffs that Pashini gave me. What do you think these two staffs would be worth?
Where'd you find those?
They're Pashini's. They were the staff of flowers and the staff of.
Was it a birthday gift? Because if it's a birthday,
No.
you can't trade them.
No.
No, we found them in the
This was in the office before we got to the prison where we got the prince out through the green door.
Okay.
You remember the guy that we told to go in the barrel to hide
okay.
and then he ran away later?
I got
We found them in
friends.
that area.
Yeah.
Okay, they're both two uncommon items.
Mhm.
Yep. I don't want them.
He looks at them. I don't want them either. They're too pretty for me.
Well, you don't want them, but other people might want them in the future.
You could trade it for that thing that he has, maybe. Maybe that lizard man will like the statue.
Well, sorry, Pashini, I tried.
It's
You
just,
can keep them.
it's
I
not
don't
something
mind.
that fits this kind of area. It's a flower staff? No, I'm not gonna take that.
Pashini's literally just pushed them onto Seraphina. She doesn't want them back.
I don't want them. Take them. They're yours now.
Hold on.
Maybe not.
Sorry, mate. We're in the middle of the swamp, right? Flowers are not your thing. How? How are they not your thing?
They're gross and ugly. Like your face.
Oh,
Ooh,
mate,
bird.
we're not talking fucking insults over here.
Yeah.
If I wanted to come back, I would have wiped it off your mom's chin. However, we're
Oh.
talking about flowers. We're talking about like nature over here.
Well, if you
Flowers.
like them so much,
It's only a part of port over here, right?
I don't want it.
How dare you? How could you not want these lovely things?
They're too pretty.
Look,
I don't like pretty. I like jagged and sharp.
mate, I'll fucking piss over them, and you'll take them then. Aye?
I'll take them for free if you want, but I'm not gonna give you anything for them.
Oh, lad, you're a horrible businessman.
I suppose so. You see the store? It's full of junk.
Aye, I do see it's full of junk. These will be the best part of this all junk over here.
It's rather
Let's put it that
expensive
way.
junk.
Yeah, it's fucking piss take. What he's taking us for?
If you like my business, you can leave.
Nah, I'll fucking leave. I don't like your face anyway.
As
Swear to God.
he turns around and
Me-
shows,
me-
he shows his ass cheeks to you.
Oh, mate, me shit's looking better than you. I'll walk away because I generally start hitting him right now.
You're just gonna like lean over to Seraphina and be like, does this happen often?
To be honest, no. He usually doesn't get this passionate about selling things.
Yeah, this one's kind of new. It's fun.
Sorry, lads, he just pissed me off. I didn't like it at all. He was a big shite about it, you know?
You're just
Yeah.
saying what we feel.
Exactly.
I'm consoling Marcus, like patting him on the shoulder and everything. Yeah.
You can tell it is like finger jack. He's probably holding that fucking coin. Ah, my precious.
Yeah, it's like I put it where it is not seeable. Like yes, there, tuck.
Okay, is Shanks looking at the coin that I'm holding right now?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
You're
Do you
holding
have
the
it out?
coin?
Do you have it out?
I do. I have it in my hand, of course.
Oh my
Of
God.
course I have it in my hand.
And yeah, here, let me. I have a
Quickly.
passive perception of 21, so roll sleight of hand if you don't want me to see it.
Oh God.
What's
Ooh.
that? Hey, you've got a coin too. Did you get it from him?
This coin? Nah, lad, it's been with me forever.
Pashini spotted it as well.
Don't fucking look at it.
Oh,
Don't
it's
fucking
alright.
look at it. It's my fucking coin.
Covers his eyes. I'm sorry.
Oi, lad, Shanks, don't fuck with me right now. This is my
I just
fucking
wanted to
coin.
know if you had a lucky coin.
Shanks, this is my fucking coin. Don't even look at it.
I'm not. I don't even want it at all. I got my own.
Good lad, good lad.
I'm broke.
And
I've got nothing against you.
I'll like make sure that Shanks doesn't touch me anymore. Like I'll give the gesture like don't touch me anymore,
He'll take-
and
he'll
I'll
take
walk
that
off.
back.
And I'll walk off.
Wow. She's crying. He ate me.
All right. Well, give me that coin. I'll figure out what it does. Anyway, do you know where we can purchase a bag of holding since you only trade, apparently?
Bag of what?
A bag of holding?
Never heard of that before, but If you got one, I'd like to trade it.
You're truly
we're
a
looking for
terrible
one.
businessman.
Because I didn't want to buy your pish staffs.
Yes, exactly.
And they get lost.
Doesn't know good merchandise when he sees it.
Yeah, I don't know what it does, so I'm not going to buy it.
Matt, you took my knife and you didn't even know what it did.
I like you, though. You at least made the deal right away.
Aw.
You're a good
Shanks is
businessman.
grinding his toe into the ground like, aw.
No risk, no reward, of course, as I see it. Now, be gone now. If you're not buying anything, I'm not going to give you any information. I don't even know what a bag of holding does.
Well, it holds things.
Really?
I feel like the
Yep.
name is rather
bags in it.
self-explanatory.
Really? Well, you're going to bring me a bag of holding. Well, maybe we can do a trade. As long as that smaller one doesn't come on here.
Wait, what was the other staff again? It was staff of flower and staff of what? Revolving or something? Adornment.
Yeah. It's the one that you put an item on the top of it and it floats.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh
stupid.
yeah.
It's
That's
so
awesome.
stupid, yeah.
Alright, any other
Okay.
rooms you want to go to?
But yeah, Seraphina can continue to hold that because Pashina doesn't want it.
I don't want it.
Yeah, Seraphine will just swallow them, I guess, for later.
Ugh.
I was really hoping we could track down Morlunda. Do you think that anybody here in the market might have some information? Maybe we could split up and try and ask around.
Are we gonna go to the
Really
arena
looking for
today?
clues? Sorry, go ahead.
We're going to the arena tomorrow, yes. Because I'm sure Morlunda would have a bag of holding.
She seems like the type of person that you hope she finds you.
Well, I'm not sure you would want her to find you if you were in the situation that she wants you in.
I mean, there's one way that, assuming this conversation is open to everybody, Shanks will say, well, I mean, there's one way to get your name out there, huh? It's the arena.
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, the thing is, I wanted a bag of holding before the arena so Pashini could hold our stuff in case we all fail and die.
Oh, we're much too great a party to die in something silly like a little swamp arena.
Pashini hits Smalltooth on the head.
Bonk.
I was like, you're gonna be the first one to die because you and Ika are like the same thing.
Probably. But, you
And
know,
he died a lot.
my beautiful, amazing, loving patron is sure to rescue my soul from the hells if she remembers that I exist.
Pashini's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're acting funny.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Oh, I was also wondering. Oh crap! He only trades things. Never mind.
Yeah, he's gonna use this one.
Okay.
Mhm.
This guy
Oh.
sucks. We should go somewhere else.
So just curious. I also tried to give a diamond towards Serafina. Did that work?
You said to Shanks.
No, before then.
Seraphina, you were
Give me a
expected to be given one earlier.
You were the first one.
Why are you trying to give me diamonds?
Because.
Because they're pretty.
He works
Exactly.
in mysterious ways.
He's bending on
Exactly.
one knee. He's gonna give you two.
Exactly. Well, I tried to give it passively, like, you know, like, here, I put this in their pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that would have worked. But she doesn't have pockets, but you have
Okay,
handed
there
it
you
to
go.
her. She'd be like, "Thank you. Why are you giving me a diamond?"
Don't worry about it, Loss.
Hey, I could use
Right.
that diamond.
Okay, thank you. She'll tuck it away inside of her armor with her other diamonds that she keeps in easy access.
In case someone needs to get revivified.
So I believe Shanks definitely won that
Well, I don't
with
know if anybody can be
crafting
revivified
deals.
with that
Hey,
amulet
Shanks.
you have. Maltooth, you should really get rid of that.
Mm,
Thought he gave
yeah.
it to you.
He did
I-
give it to me, but then he gave it back because apparently he wanted to bargain with it.
Yeah, Maltu's gonna try to sell that at the next vendor that we go to.
I mean, we can try going to this scroll lady. She may be able to want it. I don't know.
Probably not. This thing kind of sucks.
Let's just don't use too much time. I'd like to get to the arena.
Yeah, I know. We're taking up a lot of time. I'm sorry. It's taking way longer than I hoped it would. Can I do like I don't know, some type of investigation to see if asking around at all to see if I can find out anything about the whereabouts of Merlunda?
If you want to really find Rolanda, you better have the pocket too. But like you said previously, to showcase your skills in the arena might actually keep her interested in you a lot, because you're famous and she might like that. Or in a general sense, you could get yourself in trouble and find a situation that might give you a red flag on you in a sense that but that might hinder you in the arena.
Yeah. Like you put a target on your back, people are gonna fire.
Yeah, I was just really hoping to get that bag of holding so we wouldn't.
You can still look
I
around.
don't
The
wanna-
market's big. These are just
Markets are big?
Those are only the 4 shops that are notable. There are other shops.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna, in that case, Seraphina's just gonna peruse the market and look for a bag of holding.
All right.
That's the only thing she's really interested in at the
Anybody else
moment.
want anything in the market besides Seraphina?
I would
I'm
like
gonna-
to sell my fire dagger.
I'm gonna
See if I
give,
can get anything at all for that.
the help action to Seraphina.
Okay. All right, you guys go together. Shanks does his own thing. Pashini, what do you want to do?
Shinny doesn't need anything. So Pashini will just, since Smalltooth's obviously become smart again.
Malty's already smart,
Pashini.
but he's always kind of.
Maltu's so smart. 8-inch
He's so smart.
genius.
Pashini will
Super
just
genius.
continue to steer him randomly to places. Because she hasn't taken off the little halter thing she's made.
Yeah, so then you guys can peruse different shops that I have offered, and maybe you'll see something you like. Maybe you can trade something. Maybe you can get rid of some stuff. What about
Trade
you,
anything.
Mr. Marcus?
Do I have something to trade?
I don't know. I'm asking you. What do you want?
Let me see. What do I want? I mean, I would love some more diamond.
Diamond dust.
Diamonds, diamond dust, stuff like that. I'm definitely looking more towards like diamonds of like 300 gold pieces worth at least.
They won't be 300 in hell, sadly. They are much
Yeah,
more
well-
expensive. Because
Yeah, but
they
like,
can't be sourced here.
yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Like, they need to be at least 300 gold worth, like, to resurrect people.
Of course.
Yeah, like those are the
Find a
kind
bunch
of
of little ones.
Reincarnation, no thanks.
Yeah.
You come back as somebody
Well.
else in a different body.
a reincarnation. I'm good.
I'm a dwarf now.
Yeah. So like, if I would say like a diamond is worth 300 gold pieces, right? Like, how much would that be in hell?
It's usually double the price. So
Right.
it's like 600
600.
per diamond.
Let you get Shanks to negotiate.
Shanks is on his own adventure
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and Shanks is gone. You'll have to find him.
What about you,
Alright, so-
Dritz? What do you want to do as well?
I think Driz probably is going with Shanks because he seems like he'd get into the most trouble if shit hit the fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll say Shanks and Dritz, you go to the blacksmith, since likely a weapon, likely better get a better deal there.
Yeah.
Serafina and Caden will look for a vendor that sells a bag of holding, a reasonable price, likely. Hopefully, you're not going to get it for standard price. As individual, Marcus, you eventually come across a jewel salesman selling different kinds of oddities and baubles and different things. Prices here are very hefty, from a 300 gold piece diamond costing about 600 gold pieces, or as they do take soul coins, of course, for a deal. So if you have soul coins, you can get a deal out of it.
And what would be the deal for soul coins?
Yeah, how many soul coins do you have?
4, technically.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I'm rich.
Yeah. Must be nice.
I'm the richest person here, to be fair.
Probably.
They'll give you 12 diamonds for all the soul coins. 300 gold pieces
12
worth.
diamonds. Okay. So 12 diamonds for soul coins, okay.
Remember, soul coins are worth more than gold.
I know. They're technically like double the price of gold. Technically.
Wait, why do we
if
need
you wanna-
diamonds again?
I don't know.
Resurrection.
They're useful.
Or you can
Revivify,
you can crush a
greater-
diamond to make powder as well.
greater restorations.
Just know if Caden dies, if Caden's doing the arena and he dies, Shini's only got reincarnate.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So keep that in mind. Otherwise, yes, diamonds.
I mean, Serafina also. It's also
Well,
very,
if there's a
very
body,
dumb.
if there's a body to go back to, reincarnation can't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I need a bit of someone.
Yeah, just each of us give a bit of ourselves to Pashini. It'll be great.
It's like,
Yeah.
bring me back, but abomination.
Like a fingernail?
Yeah, like a fingernail. I need like a body part. I might cut off Moldtooth's tail a little
The
bit.
downfall of reincarnation is you don't come back as yourself.
No.
You have to make a whole new race.
Yeah.
Backup
Which is why I'll only go if I
character.
want to.
Oh, two soul coins. How much would that give me?
You're giving 2 soul coins?
Yeah.
It'd be half. It'd be 6 diamonds.
6 diamonds. All right.
Well,
I'll
for
take
resurrection,
6
it's
diamonds.
1,000 gold pieces. 1,000 gold piece worth of diamonds. Is that right?
For 6.
Yeah, but the problem is she's a
soul
druid. She can
coins?
only cast reincarnation.
Oh, I'm talking about me.
Oh. Well,
Druids don't
they're
get
saying if you
revivified?
died. They were saying if you died.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, druids
But
do.
I have to get to you in a minute.
Do you use diamonds, though, Pashini? Or do you use something else?
For Revivify.
Revivify, yes, I believe as well.
But you also have to remember, I have to get to you within a minute.
A
And
minute.
if-
No, that's true.
my thing
Unless
is, if
someone has
Shani
like
cannot-
spare the
Or
dying.
if your body's in shambles, Revivify auto fails.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and
It's-
Spare the Dying is when people are unconscious. Revivify is for when they're dead.
Oh, is
I mean,
there
also,
some spell
Fishing
that like
does have
slows
stone
down?
skin, which is a good one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or regeneration
costs
is
a
an
diamond
amazing
as well.
ability too. That's how you get people's bodies back normal. That's
Who-
high levels.
Marcus might buy
Who's got
some-
regeneration as an attribute? Like, is that
usually
a certain
get it. It's a
species?
spell.
I have
Oh.
regenerate.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah, regenerator clerics and druids.
Yeah, it's a great spell
Yeah.
to regenerate a body.
Imagine having spells that are useful.
Yeah,
Can't
but it's always
relate.
fun to come back. I'm Goliath now. I
Right.
remember a little bit of my past life.
Marcus, those, maybe you buy half diamonds and then half whatever Pashini needs.
Yeah. What does Pashini need again?
I need 1,000 GP of oil.
It's a special oil.
I mean,
That's for special oil. That's for
Ritual
regenerate.
oil.
If
Rituals.
Okay, so then use 1 soul coin to buy 1,000 gold worth of for 1,000 gold diamonds, and then one soul coin for the oils and onions.
mean,
Dungeons.
I had 4, and I took 2 for that 6 diamonds, right?
Remember, the prices are different down here, even if you wanted it for 1,000.
Yeah. So the second or the next 2 soul coins, I want to buy what Pashini needs.
Alright, so you have 4 soul coins. You can buy for 2 soul coins for the oil, the ointment.
Yeah.
And then you want 6 diamonds.
And I want 6 diamonds for the 2 soul coins already.
You have number soul coins. So it gives you
Exactly.
Enjoy, don't spend it all in one place.
I won't.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus.
No worries. And then Pashini, put your oil to what you need.
Yeah.
I immediately give it to you.
Thank you.
And then I have 6 diamonds on me.
So I can do the spell twice.
Alright.
Shanks,
There you go.
you begin to convey yourself towards the blacksmith. You can see Bazarok's flesh forger, a demon blacksmith, selling cursed weapons and twisted armor. Ugh! Mortal steel. Worthless. Let me temper you a blade in suffering, or perhaps you like your flesh reforged instead.
Maybe not today. I simply had an item that I wish to get, what's the word for finding out, the worth of something? To get it, like...
Evaluate, ascertain.
Yes, big fancy word. Tell me how much this costs. I just take out my fire dagger and, like, put it on top of both my hands and just,
You
like,
sell
push
it,
it towards
or
him.
do you want me to look at it and tell you the price? What it's worth?
Preferably both. Well, the second one first, and then I'll see if I would like to sell it. I wish to glean from your vast knowledge of steels.
Give me a persuasion check. He might give it for. He might give you the examination for free.
Heard.
Want to get it appraised?
Appraised. 30.
God damn!
Look, what's the weapon to again?
It's a fire dagger.
Oh, it just does the d6 of fire. Okay.
Yeah. Like I can put it in the chat and everything. Just bam, bam.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Sorry, I have to do it on this page.
It's worth
Ta-da.
400 in your currency. It's not bad metal, but it's not very handy. I could give you a Hellforged blade for it.
What is
Let me. Sorry. Allow me to look through my inventory and come up with an offer. Shakes just starts like rifling through his bag.
My inventory is like what?
Okay. I have.
So he does sell his own. So he has a Hellforged blades of any type of weapon you require. Of course, with the dagger, it would be equivalent to something small for trades.
Right. Of course.
If you want something higher, then obviously barbed chainmail, hungering fang. It's a certain exquisite dagger, and demon steel gauntlets.
Oh.
As you see two
I
giant
already have
eyeballs
gauntlets, never
looking
mind.
around as they're like lively eyes.
I have. Okay. Before I make this counteroffer, I would like to ask the party if it's okay if I use this 300 GP diamond to make a counteroffer.
I'd rather you use my gold.
I don't have gold.
My gold?
Well,
Can't use your gold if you're not there. I know you're trying to give all your money away.
Right,
but
of course.
I mean, how am I not there? Have I not been there with the
You're
entire
not.
time? With them?
No,
Oh,
they
could
all
you-
went
never
in
mind.
different areas.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
it's
mind.
right now it's Driz and I at
I'm quiet.
the blacksmith.
I'm quiet. I'm not there.
Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, I would like. Okay, here's my counteroffer. I'm going to take out my dagger, and then sort of the flute that I have, kind of like emblazoned on my left hand. I'm going to like take that off, and I'm going to look towards him. You're very revered among the blacksmith community, I'm sure. Would you happen to have enchantment knowledge as well?
No, I only forge.
Damn. Okay.
But if you want someone to enchant it for you, I could give you a deal of a friend if you buy something.
Yes, of course. Yes. I would like to yes. If I give you this dagger, would that be sufficient of a deal in order to gain this information?
Certainly. He takes it. As you
Yeah,
watch him just put it into the smelter and melts it away.
Oh.
For 400 gold, you said?
Yeah. He'll give you the information for the weapon.
Oh, okay.
It's gone now. Your item's melted away.
No, that's fine. Okay. That's fine.
He just
Yeah,
wants the
400
metal
is not a
because
lot.
it's made of adamantium.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Who's your friend?
My brother.
Great. Where is he?
Just next door.
I like look over as they're like just like a huge comedically large sign. Enchantments are over here with like an arrow pointing towards the guy or something.
No, there isn't actually. You can see behind the place. It looks like almost like an abandoned shed.
Okay. I'll look over to Driz.
He's kind of new to the whole thing, but he knows how to do some enchantments.
Great. I'll go there now. Thank you. I'll like give him a bow, I guess, and then I'll look over to Driz and then just start walking towards his brother.
Yeah, Driz is just kind of like along for the ride right now.
As we're walking, I'll whisper in and say, "Hey, if I need to borrow gold from you, is that okay?"
You'll owe me a favor.
Yeah, of course. I'm just curious,
As you head towards the enchanter, as you can see, a twisted, multi-armed Arcanoloth, burning with red eyes and ink stains for fur. His fur has long stained with black sigils, claw twitching as he casts unseen spells. His robes are made out of contract parchment, and names of previous customers shifting across the fabrics, as it glows with infernal inscriptions. Ah, welcome, little mortals. You seeking power? Protection? A blade whispering your name in battle? Vesic can help for a price. Gold is fine, but souls are better. What shall we weave in your fate today?
Shanks is going to keep the flute, this sort of like modified flute he has in his hands, and sort of putting it towards him. This item already has an enchantment, but I wish for something a bit stronger. And what I'm going for is there's an object enchantment, ability enhancement.
So if the item's already enchanted, it can't be enchanted beyond its enchantment. But if an item has no enchantment, so what are you?
I believe objects.
Are you using the book? He offers his own as well. You can hear him out if you like any of his items, but they're obviously can be hefty. But if you want to use that book enchantment, you're totally welcome. The prices will obviously change.
Yeah, I would like to know what he has to offer.
Well,
of course.
What are you looking for? Weapons, armors, or miscellaneous things, of course.
I've already got a blade myself. Perhaps something that just keeps me protected passively would be better.
Well, I have a warding sigil. It grants the user a +1 AC, of course. More armor. It glows red when demons and devils approach. So you're
What's the radius?
Bright as hell. I have no idea, honestly.
Oh, that's okay. How much?
A hot
If I
one
may
is 750.
Okay.
And then it gets a little bit more expensive. In my infernal pack cloak. At glance, I believe advantage on saving throws versus fire and poison. As you hear whispers in your sleep. 1200. And the Oath Binder's chains. You cannot be charmed, frightened, or magically restrained. But if you break a promise, they might tighten burn. 3,000 gold pieces. And for miscellaneous stuff, we have I can rather enchant whatever is written. It'll never be erased, ever. Permanent mark, I guess you could say.
That's good.
And I watch as I can conjure up a floating glass eye that will follow a target of your choice and allow you to scry upon them once per day, of course. I wouldn't recommend it on using it on the higher up creatures there. And coin of safe passage. Just a normal coin, of course. Flipping a coin. For the next hour, no devil or demon will attack you unless provoked.
How much would that last one be?
1,500.
Oh. Okay.
What was the enchantment that increases your AC?
Warding Sigil. It's used on armor or shields. But if your gear already has an enchantment, it cannot override it.
Okay.
Depending on the enchantment you have.
I'm trying to figure out the rules and everything when it comes to
So
getting rid of.
you have to disenchant it, and it would cost you a fortune.
Ooh, okay.
It's 3,000 gold pieces for that. To disenchant everything to make a new item.
Okay.
So pre-existing enchanted items. So for instance, if you have, like I always tell people, if you have forgot what that sword is, the Sunblade, you can enchant it because it's pre-enchanted like that. But if you do manage to get an item with just a +1, you can add on to it as long as it's following the 2 minor and 1 major rules.
Right. Okay. Shoot. I guess my plans will change because my goal was to so for my flute, I have the barrier enchantment and also greater healing, and I was going to attempt to replace the minor enchantment with what is it? Sorry, let me scroll back
So
down.
you can upgrade it if it has a higher level upgrade. So if it goes to like the ones that have like +1, +2, +3, you can
Right.
It just costs you more money. But if you want to override it, you can't.
Okay. I guess I will. Okay.
You would have to start a whole new item all over again.
Okay.
And it requires a 2-minute slot usually.
Right. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. I'll keep that information in mind, and I guess I will come back at a later date with either more money or a lot more money to just start a new item. Sorry, your brother recommended you to me. Seeing as you're so incredibly knowledgeable in enchantments, I will come back with a better deal.
He looks at you with hatred as he doesn't say anything.
Oh. He's holding back tears, and he'll just walk. He'll walk away.
Didn't do anything. All right. As we head towards Caden and Saphira, you eventually come across a shop. As you do see them selling weird wares and different oddities. As this is the fun part in D&D, you get to roll what magical items this guy has for store. as you both can roll me, we'll say, roll me 3d100s, both of you. Lucky, lucky. This one's kind of useless in hell, but
Yeah, Seraphina does not care that it's a bag of holding.
Already got those gauntlets.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
They are pretty great gauntlets.
Ooh, wait a minute. How did this guy goes kind of brazy?
Mm.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, sadly, it's not very effective here down in the hills.
Unfortunately.
Ooh.
Ooh.
X.
Can Maul use that?
Probably.
it's a curse item.
Maul already has a magical weapon, though.
I
Yeah,
don't.
but what if it's better and it's cursed?
Yeah. Oh shit. Not that
What
we
does
can
the
afford it, but that's
Berserker Axe
awesome.
do? Yeah, it's
You
cursed.
guys can roll perception check or investigation in the shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my CMC on. 9, of course.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, I guess I don't even need to.
Damn. Cooking.
Oh, that koala is so cute. I just noticed it. It's sleeping. I don't know
Out
how
of
they
the
sleep
pack.
like that.
By being the
Oh,
dumbest
by the way,
animals
what
under
did
the sun.
I used my dragon identify on the coin of 2 fates that Shanks got.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that item.
Oh right. Yes, I would like to know.
It's actually pretty fun. It's a homebrew. Joy.
Okay.
So it takes an action economy. So if you have 2 attacks, you can spend 1 of your action economies to flip it.
Aww. Womp womp. But that's okay.
Oh. It's got an upgrade to the rod. I might want to check that out.
Okay. Honestly, that's not horrible for me because I have my cunning action and everything.
Did Caden's investigation check net him the
My
bag of holding?
apologies. I was just. You do see a bag of holding, yeah. Very
Yes.
expensive
Oh.
though, not cheap. As you see it dangling over there in the distance, it looks old and wear and it looks like it's seen better days, but it's still a bag of holding. It's still very magical. It's priced at 1,500 gold pieces.
That's not horrible.
Well, I've done my part. I hope you can afford it.
But yep, there it is.
1,500 gold pieces in
Correct.
gold or a soul coin for trade.
Seraphina holds out the 1 soul coin that she has. Well, I suppose this is worth it.
Alright. That's the little raggedy thing you want. Alright, there you go.
Maybe you could throw in a health potion or 2.
No.
Fair. What's fair is fair.
Alright. Mark off that soul coin. It's kind of bullshit since I'm only going to be giving it to Pashini and she's never going to get it back. I know it.
Nope.
You'll never get it back.
She could use and abuse
Why
it
are
too.
you giving it to her?
Because we all might die and I want her to have some stuff. I don't want all of our stuff to go down the drain. Our party stuff.
She's just gonna... Yeah, but she doesn't have to give it to anybody. She can just sell it if she wants to.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't
No,
have
I'm
to
gonna make her
give
do
it.
a fake hack to this shit.
No, why? You'd be dead.
She's gonna do a patch.
Oh no.
Oops. Let me.
Well, I guess yes. Pashini doesn't need to keep all of it, but either way. And so we
Ideally,
can
because
keep some of
I've
our...
had a lot of people who've done that method. It doesn't work in my games. It only works if you're live. If you're dead and you're a new character, they have the 100% holding of all your items, and they can choose whether or not they want to give you anything. They can just sell it all.
Yeah, that's fair. Either way, it's better in Pashini's hands than in Devil's hands.
Yeah. Not by much.
So you want me to give it to Pashini? Alright, Pashini has rights.
No, I'm not giving it to Pashini yet. She has to make the pact with me. Otherwise I'm gonna have a... That's a backup plan
But what
for
if you
the
die? There's
arena.
no
What is? Oh wow. Then
there's no pact really to go back.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna make that later.
Alright, well there's your bag of holding. It's in the character. It's in the whatever. The journal.
Alright.
Great.
These is a 2014 cheat. Anyways, alright, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll continue onwards as you guys recollect yourselves once again, reconvene at the market square, and figure out what you want to do next.
Okay. Don't we have an enchanter on the ship? Maybe you should
We
wait.
do. But we
We
have
do.
to get to him, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
He's more
so
good for,
far
like,
away from the
long-term
boat right
enchantments.
now.
I really
Yeah,
want to
I'm
get
sorry
that
this is
with the
taking us so long to get to the arena. I really just wanted to get a bag of holding, and then that was it.
Yeah, the more preparations we have, the easier it'll be. We'll just kind of blow
We
through
do
it.
all this prep and it's a full party wipe. Somehow, like Pashini gets like collateral damaged in the arena.
Get collateral
Barely.
damage to hire new friends.
To be fair, if Pashini doesn't end up making like a valid pact with Serafina, my backup plan was if we all go down and Serafina somehow the only left standing, she was going to swallow the bag of holding.
Right.
Would that
Which
do
is
like one of those like
very,
bag
very
of holding
pumpkins.
in bag of holding like nuke things?
Yep.
I will tell you, Ginger, Pashini will be quite reasonable because she kind of knows that Maltooth's going into the arena, so she's probably going to be a lot more flexible than what she probably used to be.
Lawful evil Pashini.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have much trouble, but she will probably ask to keep the bag of holding.
That's all right. You can keep the bag. That will be part of the agreement, is that you get to keep the bag of holding after we all come back alive.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're all dead, well, then you get all of our stuff.
Yeah, she gets to keep it
Mm-hmm.
and give it out to her new friends.
Hey, here's all this great stuff that I have. Don't worry about where it came from.
Yeah, I'm populating it right now with all of the good stuff that Serafina has.
5 suits of like just perfectly maintained armor. What a
I don't have
coincidence.
5 suits of armor. Thank you very much.
Oh, I mean between all of us. I'm sure everyone's got some kind of armor on, but I wouldn't be shocked if
Whenever you give it to Pashini, just give me a list of what's in there, and then I will just add it.
Yeah.
I'd be
No,
really
I'm pretty
peeved
sure
if
he'll give
some
me
devil.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's like
Shanks
he's
doesn't have
giving her
armor.
all the party loot, right? Because we need our armor to go into the fight.
You keep what's important for you for the
Yeah,
arena.
what's important for spell casting and being at full power.
And
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like extra wealth, then I would advise putting it into the pot.
Well, you have my coin, so if you put that in there.
Yeah, I was planning on putting all the soul coins in there before we go.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Pashini's not taking anything like your weapons and stuff that you actually need. This is more for like just making sure we do not lose all our money.
Or well,
Yeah.
Yeah, or any
The little
Oh.
bit of wealth we managed to accumulate so far.
Yeah.
Maltooth also has, I need to remind you because I don't know if it's on your sheet, but it probably is. Maltooth still has the emergency teleport stone.
It was not on my sheet. I did not remember that I had that.
Oh yeah, the oh shit
Because
button.
Sheeny gave it to you because it was a part of Ika's. No, Ika gave it to you because it was part of all Ika's stuff in her bag. Because you've got Ika's
Oh,
bag.
we could probably use that in the arena too.
Just tap
No,
out.
because it's a one-off. Remember, it's a one-off. It means then we go straight to the next layer. So you don't want to use it.
Yeah, I know we don't want to, but
Yes, yeah, we don't want to use it, but perhaps we can.
We also have to be clustered together.
Everybody
yeah,
but
we'll just
Pashina.
abandon Pashini.
Yeah.
She has to get all the way back to the boat on her own. That would be so sad.
She will be pissed. if you
Oh, I
did
bet.
that. Her and Jackal will just go on a solo adventure for a little while.
Goes on a rampage and just burns down Mineros.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
But yeah, make sure you put that in the thing.
Yeah, I'm detailing the sheet out right now, and if not, I'm just gonna send you a big list if it doesn't copy over.
Oh, I'll throw my Ring of Warmth in there.
Yeah,
Probably
your
don't need
Ring
that
of
in
Warmth
here.
is in there.
And my apologies
You're gonna need that in a
if
couple
it's
levels.
going slow. We do have a lot of players, so I'm trying to obviously advocate for everybody.
It's alright. We're still in the planning stage.
I mean, what can you do?
Well, I want you guys to enjoy this layer of hell before you jump into the next one, which you already seen what it looks like. It's not fun.
I mean, I wouldn't describe this layer of hell as the best
You
time
want
ever.
this one? This one's horrible. It's all lava.
I don't hate it.
No thanks.
Yeah, it just gets worse as you progress.
Oh,
the layers.
Looks pretty.
So much lava.
Yeah.
It looks pretty.
Looks pretty, but it's lethal.
Mm-hmm.
OMG, just like me.
Lethal.
Hey.
It's gonna be our next longest campaign, like Out of the Abyss. Good God.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were talking about it. It's been 9 months and we're on the third
Well,
layer.
I never recorded Out of the Abyss from the start, so we were over 100 episodes when we finished it.
Yeah. Cool.
We're up to session 39, so.
Yeah. I think the highest one is like in the 70 or 60 something.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna beat that.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna, yeah, because I didn't record back in the day. I started now, but yeah. Trying to get that 1,000 videos, you know, one day. It's at 800 something. Is everybody back yet or no?
Yeah, Adam never left.
I believe so.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
you don't. I did.
Shut up. Like you
Yeah, you've been
sometimes.
busy.
I have to pee and get myself a bottle of water.
No, sure, that's not. Plus, you don't drink that much.
You should drink
I know.
water.
I need
You
to
need to
drink
drink.
more.
Don't
Drink
get what I
water.
have, man. Don't get what I have. You need hydration. I drink.
Does-
Drink with some Asahi.
We'll just do a session where everyone gets blackout drunk before playing.
I
I think that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea for the hills.
I think
In
it'd be
fact, we
bad
should do
for
that
me as a
right before
DM.
the arena.
Either,
Next week,
either
I'll make sure that Rebecca's drunk.
Either I'm nice or I am a horrible, horrible individual to you.
Honestly, either would be pretty entertaining.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I could pay attention enough, or I'll say stupid shit that just blurs out of my
No.
mouth.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, I got the Mad Libs. I forgot. Okay, well, I did this one. I didn't do it for you, but well, I got it for this one. All right, I'll do it now because it's stupid and dumb. I combined a bunch of yours together to make this one. All right, this one is all about the monster manual. It's called Dungeons and Dragons, and let's take a moment to jump these soft creatures in detail. Dragons are iconic types of giant moose that often encounters enemies less commonly encountering as its true oils. As metallic dragons are goopy and noble, while evil chromatic dragons will burn your hairbrush to a crisp without question.
Mm.
You can't twist a book by its cover, but that doesn't apply to dragons. Especially red dragons are known for their dull, natured, evil temperaments, while purple dragons are known to have a personality of a lawful hunter. Dragons smell longer than humanoids, so they consider themselves to be tangled beings. As most think humans are dumb as barrels of dolphins, but no matter what type of dragon you meet, one thing is to be certain. Blowing face to heart will be a goon to remember. Great Scott!
Yippee!
Interesting.
Mm.
I think
Interesting.
I recognized 3 of my submissions in there.
Mhm.
I
never
definitely think
Seraphina
that the goopy metallic dragons are like moose.
Yep, I was moose.
Tag yourself. I was moose.
Well, everybody's using real words because it's D&D inspired, so it's like, if you don't use D&D related things, it makes no sense. I actually had one gross one about, I used a gross one. I don't want to even say it, but yeah. It
It's
made
gross.
sense, too. It was funny.
I mean, say it.
No, it was gross.
It's gross.
No, it was gross.
Just post it in the chat,
Yeah.
and then we'll say, "Ew, it's gross."
Ew, that's gross.
Do it.
I see.
I understand. Ew, that's gross.
I'm aware.
All right, so we're done shopping.
Yes, I think we're all good.
Yeah, we're back.
Time to go bash some heads in.
Well, actually, we sleep and then we bash heads in.
Ah.
We sh-
Okay.
And if anybody has any 24-hour spells to cast, now would be the time.
I start casting plant growth.
Let me just do that, GM. Or you want us to roleplay it?
It's up to you.
I'd say we skip ahead.
I start and also
We
start
already have-
speaking in a fell fey tongue. You know, his eyes roll up into the back of his head and just plants start growing around him. That seems like a good way
Well,
to
I
burn.
meant something that. Well, okay, fine.
Something useful, bold.
Oh,
Yes,
you want a useful spell?
You came to the wrong lizard if you wanted a useful
Came to the wrong
spells.
guy.
Who's getting viciously mocked?
Oh, he hasn't decided yet. He
I
will
meant it
later.
something more like if somebody, let's see, useful 24-hour spells, like where you could cast Power Word Fortify for Caden. Or somebody could cast Air Bubble or Water Breathing.
So, is Marcus? Are you here for the next episode, or you gone, brother?
We'll see.
I want to know who I want to put the power word fortify on. That's why I'm asking.
Let's not put it on me.
I would think Seraphina.
Well, I can divide it up on 6 creatures.
Oh.
Pashini, don't include Pashini.
Yeah, if it's up to 6, you can just do everyone except Pashini.
Well, no, it's 150 divided, so you have to keep in mind.
Oh, okay, I see. I understand. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
If Marcus isn't going to be here, then obviously not Pashini.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't do Pashini in whatever spells because it will be a waste.
And what
She's
did you
just
say,
gonna walk
Marcus?
on the lines.
Let's have choose me, buddy.
Okay, no worries. So it's 120 divided by Seraphina, Maltooth, Shanks, Fritz, and me, so 5. So I'll do 20 temporary hit points on each of y'all, and I'll take 40.
Heard. Thank you, Caden. It's very nice of you.
Yep.
Anybody else doing anything?
Not for Shanks.
Do we want to ask Pashini to cast Aid, or is that tomorrow?
It doesn't last that long, sadly. You have to do
So
it.
tomorrow.
It lasts 8 hours, so Pashini would only do it.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. There's also a couple other spells that Pashini might want to cast that last an hour
As
that
long
she
as they're not
can
concerned.
take. What is it?
Maybe she doesn't give it to you.
Yes, I know. These are just ones to keep in mind. The one that she could cast is Premonition, so that's a good one. That's a level 3, but you could cast it on multiple people. But druids can take it, so it's a good one.
Awesome.
Also, there's Water Walk, which how long is Water Walk? Never mind, I forgot that.
8 hours, doesn't it? I thought no, maybe 1 hour.
I don't
No,
know.
Water Walk
Probably
only
1
lasts
hour.
an hour.
Mm.
So sadly, it'd be one of the ones that would only last us one round of combat. I'm really worried
If you
about
used Water
river.
Walk and got on the sticks, would it work?
You
Like,
would.
would you manage to?
No, you would die.
You'd still die, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. It's not, the Styx is not considered water, it's souls.
Soul juice.
It's still liquid, though.
Yeah.
Not the
Is
liquid
it
that
Water
you would-
Walk or Liquid Walk?
It
I mean,
wouldn't-
yeah,
it
when
wouldn't-
you're
it
water
wouldn't
walk,
help.
you aren't not touching the liquid, and when you touch the river Styx, you die.
It's an insta kill.
Seems like a misnomer, but here we are.
It was never designed for you to walk across the river Styx. There are creatures that live in the river Styx, but they're born from it.
That's probably scary.
Yeah, there is actually a couple creatures. That
There's
not...
very few devils that could handle it.
Yeah, because if they made the river Styx like, oh yeah, you can swim in it, it's not gonna hurt you. Then hell's not scary.
There's plenty of other scary things down here than.
I already got you with the frogs. Okay, I know you like complain about the frogs. There's a lot of
And
horrible
the
creatures,
shredwings.
especially with the new creatures that come out in like on February 18. There are monsters that one-shot you in the new monster manual.
Yeah, it's
Are you
kind of
looking
lame.
forward to that, Red?
I love it because now monsters actually have power. They're weak as hell.
Yeah.
I have to buff them up to make them do any damage.
Yeah, most of the monster stuff is just like right in the bullshit go. It's nice to have like creatures that you
It
are
makes
just
fights,
scared
it
by.
makes fights faster as well because no one wants to wait, multiple rounds, to fight something. It makes them stronger, so they scare players. But then you guys are already strong as hell with the new book, so you need to make monsters at least on par with your scale. Because if you guys fought Curse of Strahd with 2014 rules, you would kill him in one player would probably kill him with one turn. So it doesn't make it fun. And obviously, you have to buff it. You have to change it. You have to make it challenging. I don't mind doing that, but I feel like there has to be a give and take.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like the monsters in hell right now, I didn't modify. They're just strong as hell.
Good. It wouldn't be fun any other way.
Of course not. There's bullshit. There's always has to be bullshit in mechanics. Nothing's fair.
Yeah, players have plenty of bullshit.
Oh yeah, I can't compete with the bullshit. I gave you guys so much bullshit that you can play around with, so enjoy it.
I am.
Because I used to be a stickler for. I was used to be years ago. I used to never use homebrew. I hated it, but now I started using it.
Yeah.
So long rest or what's
Correct. Yes, long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
Long resting.
Long resting all over the place.
All right, you've replenished
All right.
yourselves, feeling vitalized, ready to fight anything upon your odds. As you begin to maybe scratch down on a ration, maybe a meal or a drink, preparing yourself for what's to come. This could be your last day on this layer of the Nine Hells, or you could potentially succeed and survive. Or maybe a friend will falter along your ranks.
Yeah.
All right. To the arena.
This is the last thing though. Does anybody want to put anything in the bag of holding that we will give to Pashini?
Shanks has a soul coin I'll give over.
Yeah, I think mine soul coin is already given over.
Same.
So that makes 7 soul coins. I gave up mine. I'm not sure what Marcus is doing with his. He already used his 4, so.
I'm empty.
Money.
And I'll also put all of my gold in there because 122 GP. All right, Pashini. We have all of us have a favor to ask of you. Me in particular. I bought this bag of holding, and you may keep the bag of holding in agreement to. If I die, I want you to free the soul inside of this phylactery.
Can do that, but in exchange, you get to help me with whatever I need. It's a one-off. Same with Mo.
I cannot do that if
I
it is a
promise your
result.
soul will not be involved.
It's
Or
nothing to do with my
Vaguely
soul.
worded.
Has to do with. I would have to put an agreement on it that I would not have to harm, enslave, or murder any innocent souls.
that is
Isn't-
perfectly fine.
If it was an agreement in that caveat,
Okay. So in exchange of me getting in the bag and helping you free your friend just in case it dies, you will help me as long as it doesn't involve hurting an innocent person, devil, demon, creature that you deem innocent, or any souls or your soul. Does that sound like a plan?
I was hoping more would be along the deals of I would help you find Aika, doing whatever is in my power.
That. Okay. You can help me find Aika.
She'll try to save Lelox. I knew it.
Christina's just like, okay. Deal is, I get the bag of holding. I get to keep it. I get to free your friend if you die.
Yes.
She's gonna drop
And
flowers on
in
it.
exchange, if you do not die, you get to help me find Aika.
Yes. And of course, if we all survive, we all get our stuff back.
Yes, you can have your stuff back. That's perfectly fine.
All right.
Pashini just spits on a hand and she hands a hand to you.
Seraphine will just like kind of stare at it for a second, and then she'll spit on a claw and offer it to her.
That's been made. And then she drew across you a little tiny flower.
Seraphine will tuck it behind one of her horns. I think I got everything in the bag of holding that I want. I just have to put the party funds in, I think.
Funds for a party? I didn't know we were throwing a party. I love party.
I mean, you know, the arena will be a type of party.
Ah, yes. A party of blood and gore
I'm really annoyed.
and bashing in demons' heads.
I think I'll just unmark these things in my inventory because I'm just going to have to add them back later.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unmark them in your inventory. Don't remove them, unless obviously you don't. But you just have to remember that you don't have them.
Yeah. The only thing I'm keeping is my large nets.
But yeah, Pashini is the thing. Pashini has no use for your junk. So she's just like, I just take the money, but I'll give the money back.
All right. And then I have the treasure hall. The rest of the
I
stuff's in
will
treasure
just
hall.
notify you guys for this arena. You won't all be together, so you're gonna be split up.
Oh, I see.
You're not gonna fight one demon versus 6. It's just not gonna happen. Or 5.
Oh, I mean, I thought I was gonna like a 6v6. I mean, that would have been fine, probably.
Yeah,
That's what I was tracking. 6v6
It's an
or
arena.
something.
No, it's not like that.
Oh.
I see.
Mm.
So we
Everybody's
Who's
gonna
bad? Is there anyone that's particularly bad at 1v1 combat? Me, kind of.
Yeah, I think okay, Shanks is like he's good in 1v1 simply because he's a swashbuckler, but he has to burn hit dice to sustain himself essentially. So like he can 1v1 but just not for an incredible amount of time.
Wait.
Yeah, kind of same.
So you start with the 16 teams, but for different encounters, you might have to 1v1 or 2v1 or whatever you're doing.
Okay.
You will not be all 5 of you in the fight.
So you would get to choose who gets to go for the 1v1
Correct.
fights, though.
Yes. So
okay.
if someone's really
That's
fat,
all right.
really hurt, can't fight anymore, then they're obviously on the benches.
Okay.
But you said there's 3 rounds, or is it?
You don't know.
Okay. I mean, we can't just fight until we all die. I mean, there's got to be like a point where it's like we're victors, right?
Yeah. I'm sure we'll know about it, when we get there.
But yeah, Pashini will cast pretty much the spells that she needs to.
Yeah.
But Mooltooth is getting stone skin. No one else will get that.
Stone skin. Yay.
Will you cast a premonition on all of us as well as the 7th level aid?
Yep, I will do that. I'm just putting premonition into my skill list because I don't have that as a
it's the UA thing.
I will be doing that. I'm just setting it up on my thingy.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, for the first round, you'll be fighting in a team of 4. Not everybody will fight.
Okay.
Versus one individual.
Yeah.
So they're very
I think
strong.
either me or Maul would probably be best suited for 1v1 combat.
Probably.
Yeah.
I still have Misty fuck-offs, which will hopefully improve my survivability.
Surely.
I might be able to buff you as well right before you go in.
Yeah, are there like short rests happening between some of these rounds?
Yes, there's 16 teams. I'm not going to detail every team, but they're all going to be fighting in the background. Yes, there are short rests, no long rests.
Okay, sick. Unlimited spell slots.
Yeah, infinite spell
You
slots.
just can't get help from outside. If you do, you get penalized for it and you get banned.
Okay.
I'm too cute to get banned.
All right, so next session, arena. Oh, by the way, is Driz coming with us?
It's up to them.
That is a great question.
I haven't really been talking.
I'm just gonna turn to Driz and be like, we're planning on entering the arena because perchance it also might help you. It might help you get your name out to find Morlunda, who can help you find the location of your crew's souls. But of course, I understand if you don't want to take the risk.
Ooh, it's been a long time since I've been in a good fight. I'll go with.
Yay!
Yes. Blood to the blood
That's what
god.
good for.
Good, because I gave you
He's
20
Tootie Tootie
points.
Bang Bang Man.
Yeah, so there's no entry fee or anything. That your entry fee is your life.
Heard.
It's fight to the
Great.
death, basically.
My soul's already promised to Igsy Fey Lady and also Pashini, so the hell people will have to get in line.
Go all
Eventually,
out. These demons will go all out on you. They will try to kill you. They're not going, and they're not gonna. They're gonna play dirty. I'm gonna play as dirty as
Yeah.
possible. I'm gonna
Good.
make you
It will be
guys
fun
hate
to
me
watch.
because it is a life and death situation, and if the demons fighting 3 people or 4 people, they're gonna try to kill one of the players, so they only have to fight 3.
Yeah, of course.
let's go.
All
Why
right.
did
Well,
mine take?
we'll end our session here and continue onwards next week. For telling our arena battle, and if everybody shows up, then we will. If not, then we will see fit to what else we could do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Arena has
guys-
happened.
Hope you guys have a great